Hello, hello. I'm back, and this time I've brought Cappa.
Hello, it's me.
Yeah, so we're back for more of the old Stranger of Paradise. And now we can wrangle Kappa, but her equipment level's terrible. So we've gotta.
Oh, it's not the only thing that's terrible.
Well, also that we're gonna be finding out if Kappa's better than NPCs, and that's the adventure today. Fortunately, there's not actually levels in this game. Not in a meaningful sense. The job levels exist, but they're not like traditional levels where it's like you gain static hit points and defense and all of the stats that are important. It's entirely gear based. So as soon as we get into a thing and then, you know, acquire some gear, we ought to be fine.
I'm looking at your average equipment level is 48 and mine is 5 because I've played this for an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's fine.
I will tell you, I think whether or not I have access to the mission matters because I'm just getting the message that this mission's currently unavailable to you.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it may not actually work.
Oh, that's too bad. So you can't.
Which would make sense why you could. See, we did our research, guys. We did
We tried.
we did 20 minutes of research. We're thoroughly vetted. Yeah. I think that might be how they're controlling for this.
Interesting.
Because it looks like you've already loaded into a mission, right?
Right. I did select a mission.
Yeah.
So what if I select
I'm all the way
like
back
if I
here,
select this, does it give you the same message?
It does. Because I'm in
that one.
3. Oh.
Right. This is like the second one.
Oh, that says the same thing. What? Why?
It's like, what about this one? This one's literally the first one. So
it does let me ready up for that one.
So you can ready up for that.
So apparently I have to.
What, and then that one?
Nope.
No, but that's literally the second one. What the hell's wrong with it?
Mine still says the journey begin. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I switched to the journey begins.
Yeah.
Like this is Illusion of Journey's End, which we played earlier.
Yeah.
And you completed.
And I can ready up for that.
And you can ready up for that. Huh. And then what if I were to select this one? This is a side mission.
It's not available to me. Although I have to say, some of the very early side missions are because I got the message. I wonder if I actually have to have completed them first and not just have access to them. Which seems like a goofy way to do it, though.
Well, not entirely.
I mean, if you wanted to play through the game with someone the first time, though,
yeah, I mean, I guess that's true.
You would have to have done everything.
Would you have to? Yeah. I don't know, because I can transfer host privileges to you.
Okay.
And so then what does the select missions look like for you? Out of curiosity.
Wow, yeah. It only lets me grab the main mission, and I have a side mission. The Scarlet Memories, the area you died?
That's what I had selected.
I see it, but I don't know that I can pick it.
Well, I imagine not. That was just, it's a late one that I had just selected out of.
Oh, because that's what's currently selected.
Yeah. It's like if you go to select mission.
No. I get confused about how they show you what's currently selected versus what. Yeah, I could only select the one that I've completed.
Okay, well, that doesn't make any sense then. Why doesn't it give you access to literally the next one?
I don't know. I'm sad. I wonder if I could blaze through this at casual and then just get dumped in.
Yeah, I don't know. Here, let me look online real quick.
That's such a bummer. Like, what if you want to play?
Yeah, see, it says you'll earn full credit for completing a mission in multiplayer as if you completed it on your own, including saving your story progress. Allegedly.
So I get why it wouldn't let me jump a bunch in that case, but like, I even saved before I closed the game. Like,
yeah.
manually. But why?
Well, what I really don't understand is why you don't see the next mission.
That's what I also don't understand.
Here, so like, what if I just go ahead and leave the room?
Leave the room.
Like, can you, what is your actual, you know, like, single player campaign looking like? What's that kind of showing you? It's like, what's the next mission that it shows you?
Oh. Well, let me go back to the main menu really quick.
Is it, I wonder...
I appear to not have the stuff I thought I should. So it could actually be that stuff didn't get saved. Load game. Uh-huh.
Oh, like maybe it pulled you in... I don't know, with...
I grabbed the one where I was at, like level 9?
A non-save file?
I'm very confused because I still only see Cornelia on my map, and that is not what I should see. What? Where's my stuff?
Yeah, because there should be...
Where's my stuff? Load game. I have a desperate struggle from 1 minute in, and then I have from the world map after almost 2 hours. But you know what? The save file size is the same on both of these. Is that weird?
Well, I don't really know. I don't have multiple save files.
I don't know why I have multiple save files.
I'm curious. Well, that doesn't really make sense as to exactly what's going on, but I do wonder if it's an issue of needing to unlock it on the right difficulty, you know, like.
No, I mean, I clicked on the only thing available to me, and I'm back at like the initial. Well, at least that message is the same as it was like 2 hours ago. Oh no, I'm back with Neon. I'm so confused.
Maybe you just need to go through that?
Maybe I need to go through the story bit?
Yeah, like the cutscene or something. Or I guess.
I still don't understand why it wouldn't let you. Because I would expect it would let you do the story together. Although it does boot you out of the room when it wants to take you through new story.
Yeah, well, which is
it's very inelegant.
Also not really matching what I'm seeing in this guide, or at least note from IGN. Like, it mentions you can do the whole thing.
I can skip this. I'm just staring at them talking to each other.
Equipment unjacked. Single player will be equipment as a guest. Providing benefits. Full credits for completing a mission. Including saving your story progress. Doesn't really mention limitations.
Because we didn't it just transfer to Steam? Maybe that's a shortcoming of the platform? Which would be super weird.
Yeah, it doesn't really make any sense.
I'm just skipping my way through scenes, talking fast, mouths flap fast, and I'm game bound. Sorry. I'm in a goofy mood because I took a nap and then I spent 10 minutes looking for my glasses because I couldn't find them. As you do. Don't worry.
Well, this person isn't even... What? Okay, this person is just, like, actually wrong. I don't know what the heck this guy's talking about.
What are you showing me? Okay.
Some random Yahoo on Reddit is describing allegedly how the multiplayer works, but is just wrong, because they're like, oh, you take control and you don't get your stuff, you play as the other NPC. It's like, that's fundamentally not how it works, actually. Have you even tried this? What's wrong with you? So
I think...
Were you just, like, locked at a cutscene?
Yeah, I think I was locked at a cutscene, because now it says Dawn of... What the next one is? Dawn of a New Journey? Or what was the second one? It says that's now available.
The journey begins.
I have Dawn of a New Journey.
Dawn of a New Journey.
Which I think is the second one. It's at you know what I think happens is it's starting in like similar places. Like, it's all stacked at Cornelia, so maybe since you've already done it, it doesn't...
How are you
see it?
How are you seeing them all? If they're at Cornelia, I think you need to just keep mashing through, because I'm pretty sure those are just cutscenes. I think that's part of the issue, because I don't even have Cornelia in my locations list.
Really?
Yeah, mine's just Chaos Shrine,
right.
Provoca Seagrat,
bridge and people are talking.
Western Keep, Referent Wetlands, blah, 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 blah.
I'm so confused because I had all these, like, other places available. Okay.
Yeah, so I wonder if we get you through those, if you'll be able to skip ahead, or if it's still going to try to restrict you.
Provoca.
Which would be a bit of an annoyance. Though we could try to speedrun the main missions that you've got.
I remember this spot. That's when that little kid yells at you.
Because as far as main missions go, I've only got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, the journey begins
7.
is now available.
Okay, so journey begins.
Mission has been unlocked. Azure Memories. Selecting missions.
Okay, so then...
Okay.
So now let's see...
Now the Chaos Shrine is back. Okay. Okay, alright.
So now if I create a room... and then give you an invite... I think I should have sent an invite.
It sure did.
Now let's see where we end up.
Alright. Shift tab. Play game. Joining the room.
So like this is the actual mission that that I would be looking at. I still kind of expect that it would likely tell you that you can't because you don't have it unlocked.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
Okay,
it's
but if
not
we go back up
available.
here, like this one would likely show you that you can do it.
Yep.
Okay. Well, honestly, do you want to just mash through some of these old missions quickly?
Sure.
It's a thing to do.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
That'll help me get White Mage unlocked too.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm Neon.
We've been walking for
Correct.
a while. Is this the cave the kid was talking about?
G?
I don't see any other
Remember the
caves.
buttons?
Let's head in.
Boy, I kind of
Oh,
look like
yeah.
Michael Jackson right now. Hey, hey, indeed.
I don't look as intimidating in this outfit as. Aha!
Enemy spotted.
As what's his face does, Jack. Oh, I just shot at our friend because he was running at me in my defense.
Good job. Now
All
on to the
right,
next.
so we're just hustling our way through. Not
Stay
even getting
away
a
from
chance
those
to.
webs.
Oh, that means I should remember that I can run.
Yep. We are still on hard though, so you know
Yeah. So this will be exciting.
you could certainly end up dead.
Yeah, I have been, for the edification of the viewers, I have been going through this on story.
Yup.
Because I don't normally play this type of game, and I wanted to catch up if possible.
So now I just have to help catch up. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah. I can run. I like that they show a, like a...
An icon of where the
Yeah.
leader is.
Like a countdown of... Honestly, I should not even try to cast. I should just follow you because everyone's dying so fast.
That's probably true.
Wrong. Yeah.
We're just speed running at this point.
Weird. It feels like I've been here before.
I'm just happy to
had that
be
feeling
here.
before.
I'm like,
And it's
isn't
best
there a
not to think
meme?
about it.
No, I guess I'm thinking of the
yeah?
the golden retriever at the keyboard,
Oh yeah,
I can
which
get beyond
I
that.
frequently call myself, but
that one's
like the golden
actually.
retriever. I'm just happy to be here.
The golden
Especially
retriever
since I have-
actually. That meme is
Are those cubes?
what? Either I don't like. I
don't
have
know
no
what
idea what I'm doing.
yeah. Yeah.
But also commonly used for nobody knows you're a dog on the internet
Those the pirates?
is another one that gets used for that.
They aren't known for that.
Just treat them like monsters.
Oh, a pirate is here. Hello, pirate. You're a person, so I didn't notice you. There you go. I spent so long without being able to play any video games, like I don't even care. I'm just like, I'm just
Yeah.
happy I'm here.
I don't even care what we're doing.
Yeah. Ah! I got knocked over. It's fine. Sometimes you like lose track of yourself a little bit because you're too close to the camera.
I don't usually have too much trouble with that, but I'm also much more used to this sort of game.
Yeah, it's true.
Damn, smells like strong stuff.
Yeah. Strong enough to strip pain.
He killed it
Shit
so
out.
fast, I missed. But yeah, so we had a storm here last Thursday, so more than a week ago, at noon, and it like took
Win is a win.
60,000 people's power out.
Nuts.
It
Thought they could
was a
hide in
huge,
these.
like just trees down everywhere. Like it was, I've never seen it like that. It was wild. And so obviously my power was out. Conveniently, I live in the same town as our parents, who just this summer had a generator installed.
Timely.
So-
Incredibly timely.
Incredibly timely. And even though, so their power was technically out for over 24 hours.
Was it?
Check it out, Jack.
Yeah.
I never actually called them to find out how long they'd been without. They had a generator, so it almost
Yeah,
didn't
they had a
matter.
generator, so it worked. And conveniently, their internet didn't go out. So because they had power, their internet continued to work.
Which is really sort of one of those unexpected interactions.
Incredibly, yeah.
Like you don't expect the
incredibly
internet
lucky.
to stay on just because,
No.
you know, you think of
Oh,
it
I'm dying.
as tied together, but they really aren't.
They don't have to be. Stop. Stop. I want to heal myself. So anyway, so conveniently, that meant I could work because I work remotely. So I was working from there on a tiny computer. Like
Man,
tiny
that would have really
laptop
sucked if
screen.
you
Oh
were
my
like
God,
forced
that
to
would've
take a
sucked.
week of PTO and you're just like, well,
It would have
Why?
sucked, but also like the project I'm working on, like that. It,
well, yeah, there's
it
also the
would've been
fact
bad.
that like,
I absolutely needed to work this week. It would have been. Honestly,
Well-
I probably would have driven to you guys.
well, yeah, like you'd essentially have to find somewhere, even if
Yeah,
it's like
I would have come to you
working
guys.
out of a damn Starbucks or whatever.
Yeah, the problem is all the Starbucks here also don't have internet
Oh,
or power.
true.
Like it was wild.
That's true.
Um,
That's like dystopian stuff. Like a
well,
whole-
and for a second I was like, man, it sucks that I just am not able to
Right.
deal with this.
What
Like the power
weapons
goes out,
can I
everything's
use?
terrible. But then I reminded myself, we are not set up to deal with that. Like, yeah, people used to deal with not having power. Like it wasn't, but our houses aren't built like that.
Yeah.
We're not built like that. Like,
Society doesn't
we are
function.
designed around power.
Cubes over there.
And
I need a
to
break.
a large extent now, internet for most people.
Yeah, it's one of those compelling arguments for why those should be treated as, you know,
Required. Yes.
required resources, utilities that can't
100%.
be, you know, just infringed upon because like you don't get to function without it. So it shouldn't be gated behind money because it is required to exist
It-
and function in society.
100%, yes. Okay, I just used like 5 job points. But anyway, so my power didn't actually come back until Tuesday, which was bonkers because it went out Thursday at noon.
Yeah, it's like
yourselves.
what, five days or so.
Yeah, well, and then at that point too, that was when they could start working on the power outage or the internet outage. Like they couldn't even do anything about it
Right.
until the power was back. And then until they fixed that, I wasn't really able to tell if I had a specific issue with
Thing
the
must have been
line
starving.
to my
Hmm.
house,
Pirates didn't care for them.
which I did.
Of
So-
course.
But actually, I got really lucky. So I have a neighbor that I call her my bad neighbor, basically, because my introduction to her was when she tried to call the cops or threatened to call the cops on my roofers
Yeah.
for
Is
doing their
is
job.
she still the bad neighbor?
Yes, she's the neighbor you have to manage.
Okay.
Because
you
that's
you said that
her-
as though you were leading into you used to call her the bad neighbor, but she's not
I mean,
anymore.
she's still kind of the bad neighbor.
And I was like-
she has to be managed. Like,
Okay.
she,
I was
if
really
anyone has
hoping for a
worked
much
retail-
better plot
If anyone has
twist
worked
of
retail, you know this person. And the reason she gave for me later, like, sounded pretty freaking racist to me. I think she's one of those people who says she's not racist, though. Based on, like, other
yeah,
things.
extremely blind to her own biases.
Yeah.
Essentially, I'm definitely not racist. I just have an issue with
Only to these
thugs.
specific people
And it's-
who also
Yeah.
probably happen to be. It's probably a fusion. She's not racist until class gets involved, I think, is kind of what it is.
Sure.
Seriously?
No, that's a very common
No.
prevailing sort of personality, which is unfortunate.
And like also the type
Oh.
of person when somebody has to like park across. So
Oh, I never
me
came
and
back here
my
and killed
other
this
neighbor
cat.
both have people come mow our lawns.
Uh-huh.
We don't mow our own lawns. It takes maybe 20 minutes because our lawns are so small. Oh, cash bar. And sometimes the truck that parks, parks across. It's got a trailer, and sometimes it parks across the driveway.
Uh-huh.
And without fail, even if she's not going anywhere, if they park across her driveway, she will come out and yell at them.
Well,
And
why?
like, not in just a, hey, can you not do that kind of way, but like, you can't park there, you can't park there. Like, just really aggressive. And I don't understand why that is the first level of request. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
if you don't want the parking lot, it's just like, oh, can you not park there? I may have to leave. Like, that is a normal response.
Yeah, normal human behavior.
Yeah, I just
Nice.
that's why I still don't. I don't know.
Yeah,
don't know,
it's
man.
like-
But you have to manage her.
It's the type of person that is like hypersensitive and always keyed up because of their
Yeah.
like lifetime of perceived slights that they're like it's
Well, and I
always
think there
about
may be an anxiety element to
Well,
it,
that's
but
fair.
As someone living with anxiety, like medicated for anxiety, that doesn't give you permission to be like that. Like I
Yeah.
can't. I don't really let that. That's not an excuse.
I'm just gonna burn a bunch of anima into this.
I thought you said enema for a second.
No,
I was like,
anima so that I can just max out the samurai so I don't have to play the samurai anymore.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see if I have any more jobs. Chaos equipment.
What's this?
Equipment
New
found
job
playing on
ninja?
hard or higher difficulty. Small chance to be imbued with powerful special ability chaos. The higher difficulty will have the greater the chance to obtain. Did I get chaos equipment?
Breaker.
That would be so dope.
All right,
Oh,
stand there
I
and get
have
your
new-
equipment on. I'm just gonna come down here and kill things on the way.
I have a higher level hermit club. That's exciting. And
I'm sure you're gonna be getting a lot of gear very fast.
but anyway, so I would still call her the best.
Understandable.
But as long as I remember to warn her that I'm having someone coming over. You're not here. She's usually fine. But if I forget and that person like because the other annoying thing is that to get at the side of my house, you do have to go through her driveway. And I guarantee if I
She's
have
just gonna
not
have a
warned
fit.
her, she's going to talk to the person and she's gonna be rude.
Yeah.
She was rude to like the person I had out to like power wash my
All right,
stuff.
what do we
Like
wanna do?
she's
Let's
just
do
not.
Dragoon. I'm actually excited about Dragoon. We're gonna do the
Dragoon. So anyway, in one of her rare moments of like helpful, which I'm sure was pretty annoying for the people who came over, she had the service provider that I get internet from. She gets cable from.
Uh-huh.
And when they were at her house fixing it, she pointed out to them that the wire that runs my internet was laying over her garage and had them fix it. So they fixed my connection without me having to call them to fix my connection.
Well, that's certainly
So I'm
something
like-
at least.
Actually, that was really nice. Thank you so much. But also, can you not yell at the people that I...
Well, you know what's unfortunate is it feels like she was probably just wanted them to fix it so it wasn't laying on her house anymore.
I had actually talked to her beforehand, and I don't think that, like, we were texting each other at
All
one
right.
point, and I don't think that's actually why. It was more like, what internet do you have? Okay, I'll have them fix your house when they fix my house. And I was like, okay, that's cool.
Look at this wonky ass spear. Who would use this?
Big.
This isn't a spear. There's nothing. This is an axe. There's nothing spear-like about this.
100% is an axe. I would, well, first of all, I wouldn't be able to swing that. But if I was using that weapon, I'd be smacking people with all those spikes.
I would just swing it like a freaking axe.
Yeah.
Wasn't much of a fight.
They make a great team.
So anyway, I got internet back, but that happened yesterday. Like that's.
More monsters.
And so in the meantime, I was staying at our parents'. I'm just so happy to be back in my house and playing video games.
Yeah.
And like sleeping in my own bed.
Throwing shit at me.
Oh, I forgot to pay attention to my health.
Oh, did you go down?
Oh, I can revive myself. What happens if I call for help? Will Jed revive me? Oh, I revived.
Yeah, I
oh,
got you.
You look. You good. Because it gave me the option to also potentially revive myself.
Maybe that would use the Phoenix down, because I was able to revive you just using a potion.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, and I also wonder... Well, I also could have just switched to White Mage and freaking raised, I guess.
Murder! I killed a skeleton. Oh, I don't
Can
want
I
to.
switch? Freaking thank you.
Yeah, I was struggling to target that dude, which is how he got the jump on me. It was like these other things over here, and I was like, no, bro, the one that is right next to me, please.
I do think some of this stuff feels more durable with two people. I don't know why it was taking me so long to kill that, considering
True.
how
You've got,
long
like,
ago.
A lot of gear. That did feel harder than I was just yammering. So
Yeah,
I
most
wasn't really
specifically
paying attention.
taking out the actual, like, the spawner. Like, that didn't seem like it should have lived that long.
He just said we have rum. Did he find? Did you find
Oh, yeah, he's
drink
trying
or
to
something?
entice the pirates. This is Captain Bicca.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, he's been...
I'm listening to the Japanese dialogue. Since I'm not streaming, I can listen to the. And he just said Sancho, which is like I think Captain, or it's it's like a title or a rank. So he did not say we have rum. But the discrepancy was really amusing.
Yeah, apparently just the English. He's trying to entice him. Otherwise, they're just hollering at them for...
Well, I wonder if rum
whatever.
is like purely an English-speaking...
Oh, English pirate
association
thing?
with pirate, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I don't see why they would associate piracy with rum.
I don't either.
Although...
Oh,
Japan doesn't really have, like,
I forget
guess-
how to climb.
like a
forget how to climb.
localized sort of piracy sort of trope.
No, I don't think it was as big over there, really, culturally, as it was in the Atlantic. Like,
Yeah, because like they...
Not that pirates are specifically the purview of the Atlantic, but like historical pirates. And,
Like, that's where
buccaneers and
pirates-
privateers. That was like functionally where they
Yeah.
really were. I clicked the physical attack button. I did not need to. Like of course now pirates are operating around. I think probably just the coasts of Africa, or like,
Yeah, like Somali.
like the southern coasts. And this is actually a lack of geography knowledge.
Geographical awareness, yeah. Wow, I threw that guy very far.
Yes, you did.
Damn it.
It was very difficult for me to cast a spell at him. Take that, wolf.
Come back here.
I was targeting the other dude, but he walked in between, so I was like, I bet this will hit you. And it
Wait,
did.
what? Why can I not hold any more items?
What?
Oh, it's a potion. Apparently 9 potions is max.
Oh, that is a ridiculously low max. I don't like that.
You know, honestly, I kind
It's
of...
neat to watch you turn them into crystals and whack them. That's fun.
Alternate
That looks cool
perspective
from
on
over
things.
here. Yeah. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, because, like, Japan, on the subject of the pirates still, Japan had, like, the Yakuza culturally as, like, a real significant cultural touchstone sort of thing, but never...
See, I feel like those are more slotted to the mafia.
Yes, no, you're right, but, like,
Okay.
I'm just thinking, like, that doesn't carry over to...
I don't know
Seafaring.
much about their maritime history.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Well, because as far as what my my awareness of things that go on there, a lot of it is like internal, you know, like feudal Japan and conflicts
Yeah.
around those times were,
Well,
from
and
my
mine is
perspective,
pretty
largely
limited
internal.
Yeah, mine is pretty limited to the the history that they reference in pop culture.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Combo effects enhance all combo effects can vary by job. Okay.
My inventory is so full of crap.
But I feel like if there was a lot of... Oops. Turns out you can fall off of that.
Can I adjust my auto dismantle settings here? Oh, I can. We're gonna turn this way up.
Oh, see, auto dismantle. I didn't know what that was. And I think I had mine off.
Yes,
Does
it
have
starts
to do with
off.
Your gear?
Yeah, you can set it so that there's a filter that will, at the end of missions, automatically choose a bunch of stuff to filter for dismantling. And then you can sort of...
You set it by like level? Oh,
yeah, you can set it by level, you can set it by
cool.
rarity level, you can set it if it has affinity or not, stuff like that.
This is
So-
a cool ship.
It is a cool ship.
That's some boat.
That's some boat.
You've got some stones coming here.
All of
Boy's
these
word,
people
you
are,
go to
like,
look
all the
like
bad
easy
guys are wearing
pickings.
super spiky,
You're big,
like, you would not want to get kicked
Aye,
with these.
tis so.
It's true.
Captain.
Where's the kicking class? All I do is wear
Looking for
sharp
the
boots and
crystals.
kick.
We were supposed to find the mayor, but I guess he's
Just
dead.
mule kicks.
Looks like you have the run of the town now.
Although those are backward kicks, so you would
Aye,
that would
that's
not
the
help you.
world we live in.
That's true.
Where people have to turn to
We could probably
pirates for guidance.
skip
That's
this?
true.
Pure chaos, if you ask me.
I guess
Because
we
you've
have to
already
agree.
covered this on stream.
Yep, that's true. So we are rehashing some stuff.
Ow. That guy hit me in the back. He was rude.
The thing about no real levels is that I still don't like
No!
overwhelm these guys.
Yeah.
The bosses specifically.
I can revive with the Phoenix down.
Hold on, I got you.
I'm gonna. Okay.
I got stacks of extra potions.
That's kind of why I was like, I don't really want to use the Phoenix down if I have to. I'm assuming that water is not going to be the play on these guys.
Okay, I didn't. I do
It
take.
is an interesting way to. I mean, it does keep the play a bit like replayability kind of high. Because if they just scale to you, you can replay any mission.
That's true. Like, it's still sort of at least reasonably meaningful content, and the combat
Yeah.
is fun enough that, like, I don't hate doing it again. At least gives you more of a chance to get some practice in.
Yeah. How about that? You like that? I just like the fire one better because it looks like it's doing more, but I can't actually. Ow!
I actually liked the wind quite a bit myself.
The wind is also good because it feels like you're hitting a lot as well.
For peons, it also has a lot of stagger. It has a lot of control because it kicks them up into the air and throws them around for a while.
I don't remember how to get more. Is it the
Soul shield?
Yeah.
As well as just hitting things with basic attacks will do it.
Okay. Poke.
Oh, crap.
Poke. Ow, 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 ow. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like it. Ow, ow.
I do like jump on this. It's kind of hard to time blocking this guy because he holds the slash for so damn long.
I'm just not good at active combat. I'm gonna be honest. So like,
No, I'm not.
I smack you, and then I run away. Ow!
Poke.
Molotov cocktail.
Headbutt.
I get your cutscene as well. The pirate's way.
There you go. That should have been some good job levels there.
I certainly got at least one. No, let me pick up the gear. Oh, I'm gonna skip this.
All right. So then does it give you the whole?
Oh. Victory! Return to the room screen? Okay.
All right. So I think, because like I'm back at the room screen as well. I think maybe most of the.
I think it was just that I was in a weird place in the story.
Yeah. Early on, you kind of have to work through just like only cutscene missions, quote unquote.
Yeah. Guardians of the Dark Elf. This mission is not available. So yeah, I guess it's up to you. Do you want to like level me on this, or do you want me to catch up to you and we can play together?
So you do have access to the audience with the Dark Elf now?
Yes, and some side missions.
I don't know. I mean, I'm fine if we just want to mash through some of these missions. Just sort of take it
Skip
all
all the
casual like tonight.
Force it.
Yeah. It's like I'm leveling some jobs.
Yeah, that's true. We can burn you through some jobs that you're hating to level, and we can catch me up with you.
Yeah.
Get me to White Mage, so maybe I can be kind of useful.
Yeah, and we can skip a lot of the side missions just because you don't need to gear up, because I can carry you through the harder stuff to just get a better gear. And we can skip cutscenes as well. That always helps.
I wanna be carried.
Let's head in.
Come on, but watch yourselves.
All right. We should at the beginning of the session now.
Castle like
How am I
this?
stacking up against the
bet that's not even
question
the
of am I better than
centerpiece.
an NPC
So
so far?
Well, I mean,
You've had to revive me twice.
I have had to revive you twice. But it's a little unfair currently because you don't have White Mage to actually be
Need a
helpful.
key.
True.
Like to do sort of proper supporty sort
All right,
of
we'll
things.
see if by the end of the stream I can be more helpful than an NPC.
Yeah. It's also worth considering very Final Fantasy like 14 style about your secondary class.
Wow, why did I switch back to swordsman? Get out of here.
Because what comes to my mind is like with the samurai ability, it increases the amount of MP they get back on their basic attacks. So like it might be a worthwhile secondary class because then you can switch and try
That
to
was quick.
drain on the MP faster using that.
Does it matter if I have one on 1 or 2?
No.
On my okay, I didn't think so. Except one, they just are counting as my default, and they set me back to it.
Well, actually, probably rather than having considered it a default, it's probably that you leveled it up last. Because in the menu, you have to switch to it to level it, and then it's like, oh, that's active, right? And it's like, well, no. Because it did that to me, where it switched me over to my white mage, I think. Unless maybe it is one, and I just wasn't paying attention.
Think
Yeah,
this will open that door?
I
Okay,
have
we got the
only been
key.
leveling the mage one, as far as I know. I'm also hitting a lot of buttons on screens that
Oh,
I
this
don't know
is
what's happening on, so that could be.
this is backwards.
The way that they have clustered the dash, the guard, and the like juke, the dodge or whatever, like it's very confusing to my fingers.
I mean, I would say that keyboard mouse is the non-optimal way to play this game.
Yeah, probably. You know what's
Trick.
even more ridiculous
go.
is that
I
there
bet this
is a
place is filled
controller
with secret rooms.
sitting 10 inches from my right
Uh-huh.
hand, and it I just didn't plug it in.
Damn. I tried to get out of the way of that. See, the problem is that I can get, like, so lazy fighting low-level guys, I'm just going to be worse at the game by the end of it. It's like an inevitable consequence.
There's one.
This'll be a breeze.
I got you, this fire.
At this point, though, it is too late for the controller because I've gone through the tutorial on the keyboard and
There's no going back.
There's no going back.
It's kind of unfortunate because so far I've actually liked the basic classes abilities better than I've liked the advanced ones. And I'm like, man,
Oh, no.
I want,
Here somewhere.
but that's so basic. But I like being able to just huck the damn spear. It's so good.
Sometimes you just want to stab people.
Let's go.
Let's make this
You
a
know?
game.
Yeah,
Not make it complicated.
God damn it.
Smack you a little bit,
I'm
and then
having a
gonna run
hard time
away.
getting out of the way of all of these idiots grabbing at me.
Ow!
The jump is at least
No!
relatively similar to the spear throw in its effectiveness, but it doesn't go nearly as far.
Just getting warmed up.
That's one of the things I feel like you really have to make in any class is like moves that are at their most basic like it maybe not every move, but you need like a really satisfying big move and you need a satisfying like smaller move. If it's a slog to get to the big move that's satisfying, like no one is gonna play.
It's
Yeah.
true. Or at least you have to appropriately sort of build the effectiveness with the degree of slog, right? Like,
Yeah.
when it's so much trouble to get there, it's gotta be such a
Like-
big impact
Yeah.
to give you that feeling of like, that was worth it.
Yeah. What game were we playing that was kind of difficult, but I had that piece of equipment that was likely to kill them if they were like 10% or below?
Oh, shoot.
Culling Strike? What were we
Yeah.
playing? That was so good. And
It was
taking
Path of
a
Exile.
lot of
Path
the
of Exile.
grind
I could use a break.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the. I just didn't think of it as Path of Exile because we had that setting on.
Yeah, it was the fantastic
Man,
hard
that
mode.
was good.
I know. I'm kind of
And
like,
it did like we were playing it in a very specific grindy way, and that did alleviate some of the grind in a really satisfying way.
it's true.
Like it was really good.
I really like Path of Exile. It's very good.
It is a good game. Wait a minute. Question. If I Oh no, did I already have it? Never mind.
All right.
I don't understand how to do things.
All right. Combo.
I'm confused by this. I'm very confused by this.
With this, strike the enemy repeatedly with lance.
This is like my kryptonite, man.
Ooh, nice. I forget about the ability to charge up the attacks on like every class. So easy to forget.
I'm
Good.
struggling through trying to figure out
Shove it
where
around.
these like equipable.
Which ones?
These equipable skills are like.
So there are
where-
two types. There are combo abilities and there are command
Yeah, I'm
abilities.
looking at combo abilities right now.
So if you go to battle settings, like halfway down, just under the equipment, there's a line of combo abilities
Oh, I see. It's
that you
telling
highlight.
me I can equip them in specific spots. Okay,
Yes,
I figured
each
it
one generally goes into a specific slot.
out. Okay, I see. I see that. I was like, I just couldn't figure out because I was trying to set them in my own places, and it was like not. In
Yeah, you'll end up with, like, once you start picking up more classes and more of the abilities from those classes, you'll have more options because you'll have like 2 or 3 in each slot that you can pick from. But for now, pretty much you get a new one, you can put it in the slot without any worries. And I like the ones you get from Mage on the Mace. I think it's actually pretty good.
Got, like,
They are
Bruce
good
Strike,
options.
Tidal Tremor, Aftershock. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm able to
Those
like
guys.
unlock a ton of them right now.
Yeah,
So
probably
I'm
got
like, this
a
is
lot of those
overwhelming.
levels poured in.
This feels overwhelming.
Nah, it's fine.
Oh, I'm not Oh, my job points for mage are separate than my job points for storm
Correct.
sword.
Correct.
Oh.
Each class is leveled individually. The one that you're using is leveled, and as well as any other class that you have affinity in gets a portion of experience. So you actually are leveling up multiple things
Got
at
it.
once as a ghost.
Got it. As a ghost.
As a ghost. Yeah, that.
Don't want to be
Oh,
on the
right.
receiving
This is
end
the
of
one with
that.
the stupid ballista.
Look out! It's aiming at us.
Not the stupid ballista. Ow!
Yeah, that's the ballista.
What did I get out of that chest? Was it just a fake out?
I mean, it was just an item. Oh,
I don't even know what it was.
just another item up here.
Gotta time the shots.
Just running. That's got a lot of stagger on it. I like that.
You like stagger in your swagger?
I do. Stagger, that's one of the reasons I don't think I like the katana. Because the katana seems like it's more focused on damage rather than posture break. Like, it just kills outright a lot of times. And I would much rather have something that's gonna knock things around and then give me the chance to finish it off. Oh, that's not what I meant.
You just like fell on my head. It was awesome.
Well, get up there. You're in front now.
Oh, is this the thing I fight? It is.
Oh, for crying out loud. This stupid hole. Oh, well, now it's down there. Damn it, Harpy.
You should have just stayed.
I should have. Oh, just in time to get grabbed. Hey, you asshole. I do like swinging those guys back and forth as the attack. Okay, so now we fall down here.
I have not been like paying attention to upgrade my.
Your gear.
Yeah. 'Cause it's been coming in. Where did you fall down? Over here?
Yeah, the right. Well, worth remembering is that there is a button just to be like equip highest level, which is probably fine for the time being.
Yeah, except it doesn't take job affinity into account.
That is true.
And that was really frustrating. Like, it started getting frustrating pretty quickly. Is there a way to, like, stop casting, or is that
yes.
gone?
Pressing the button you use for a finisher ought to do it.
Oh, space? Okay.
That's what I press. For me, it's the B button, but...
Okay. That. You would think I would be able to remember which button to hit to target. It's a very good button for targeting. It's the middle mouse like click, but
That's
I
pretty
still have
common,
to
yeah.
think about it for some reason.
Asshole.
Have some wind. Whee!
Just keep throwing people off that ledge, and it's really not helping me. Okay, thank you.
Wind? I gotta smack you. Come here, I need to smack you. Haha! Oh, it is very cool to watch you do that move.
Ow, you stupid ballista. I hate it so much.
Okay.
Savage code.
Here, let me just get regen on all of us
Yay!
to help alleviate the stupid thing.
Is that it?
Apparently I can't bridge that gap with jump, ironically.
I have fallen down?
That's where we're going.
Oh, great. I love that. Stop targeting, I guess. I'll just hang out. I'm good. Oh, there's dude. Ow. The dude is smacky.
Where are you at?
He's very smacky.
Oh.
Ha 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 ha. Yo, job level.
Can I use a weapon other than the spear as a dragoon? Oh, I can. Hold on a second. I can
Legend
fight
of
with
Dragoon is
freaking-
another one of those games that I would like to play as like a memory lane sort of thing.
It
I
is a good.
remember enjoying
it is a
that.
good one. Oh,
I feel like I
there's a-
played it more than once, or tried to, or a thing. I want that thing.
Yeah, at
I
least
want to get that thing.
at least tried to. Can I climb this? No. I remember it being pretty hard.
I remember being halfway decent at it. At least some of it. How do
Yeah.
I get back up?
I feel like at this point in my life, I'd probably be a lot better at the timing combat than I once was.
Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna be worse at all those games that I could play like younger, because my brain is just like, oh, this is a lot of information to retain. Is it pertinent to my daily survival? Nope. Bye. Whereas a kid, it was like a sponge. Like I could remember anything.
Yeah, this is the most important thing to me right now.
And like
will
I could
remember.
read those instructions about how to, and it was like, now it's like my eyes glaze over. I have no idea what it's trying to tell me. But then it was like, okay, got it. At least that's the way I remember it being. Who knows if that's factual?
I can still do that with games, at least.
I really can't.
That's the info that I can still take in.
I really can't.
What gets me is trying to remember freaking words lately.
Back to business.
I also have had a much harder recall, like quite bad, for the last couple years, I think. Although I read an article about how that's been kind of a universal experience.
Which is bizarre.
Yeah, but it has to do with like the pandemic and like shared trauma and like
Yeah, not
everybody just a little
just
bit-
like the actual potential effects of long COVID, but like
But yeah, like,
the
it's just,
social trauma,
yeah,
which is
people
interesting.
it's wild, honestly. It's bonkers. There's goblins to our right. Hey, folks.
Everybody spent too much time alone at home, and now we're all messes,
Smack, 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 smack.
which is
Give me that MP. Ow, don't hit me.
definitely wild. Also, a
It's-
terrible time for me to have decided trying to just talk on the internet constantly. Great choice, me. When
Yeah.
I'm least eloquent. I used to talk
well, and
gooder.
I haven't noticed any recovery from it either. For me, like I used to be mostly okay at work,
Oh, come
and it's
on.
like creeping into my meetings and stuff now too. Where I'm just
That is,
like,
yeah.
Sorry.
What's frustrating to me is that I don't perceive any difficulty trying to get across, like the point that I have, or like, I still have the same sort of like good ideas or understanding of what's going on, but for some reason I'm just like,
It just doesn't make it.
I just can't get the exact word properly. It's like, you
Yeah.
freaking know what I mean. I don't.
There's-
The
well,
one
and
thing. Don't worry
I've
about it.
noticed words that just are consistently not there for me. Like there's one word that when I'm talking about one of the products, like I need that word. Like it's incredibly useful. It describes the feature that I mean, or like the benefit that I want to talk about.
Yeah.
And I cannot ever remember it on the first go.
This is
Like
that
I have
tower
to
we
practice
saw.
that word.
Time
And
to
in
explore.
fact, in saying it right now, like talking about it right now, I can't remember what the word is right now.
Yeah, I
But
definitely have a few that I think
There
are
are some
like
that
that.
are like consistently a problem.
Damn it. Leave me alone.
Meh, meh.
This looks good.
Can I use it?
Ow. It's just very weird. Well, and
It is
I
bizarre.
I thought at first. Oh, I need. So, like, one of my more recent migraine symptoms, and by more recent, I mean in the last few years,
Sure.
has been aphasia. Like, I get kind of stuttery, and like I can't, like, my tongue feels weird in my mouth, and like legitimately, like it reminds you, oh yeah, migraines are a brain thing.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I for a while thought, I was like, am I just having like pain-free migraines? Like, what is happening here? Because it was.
What's
felt
going on
really
with my brain?
noticeable. Yeah, I was like, have I had a like, what is happening?
It's all connected.
We'll use
But no,
this
I
to
think
get
it's
back.
just the same, like that, and I'm just old. Maybe.
Yeah. Also just the old.
Maybe I'm just old.
But I do feel like the change is just sufficiently rapid to be
It was so abrupt.
like, yeah, it's like I don't feel like it's age just because I feel like it would have been a slower sort of thing. It's just like all of a sudden I'm just like, well, can't do that anymore for some reason.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, same. 100%.
Well, at least if it's a universal experience, we can all just join together in
Work
misery.
Together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry to all you crossword puzzlers out there.
Yeah.
Maybe they've avoided the worst of it. Who knows?
Yeah, right? Like maybe that's what you need to be
That was
doing.
cool. The other bummer for me too is that like I've had like a metabolic thing with my thyroid. Like, and
Uh-huh.
one of the known side effects of that is brain fog.
Yeah,
And, like-
gotta love the brain fog.
Sometimes, like unhelpfully, they're just like, yeah, sometimes that just doesn't go away, and I'm like, oh my god.
Oh,
So, like,
really?
I don't feel as sharp as I used to be. And it is
That sucks.
really terrible. I cannot describe to you how frustrating.
Oh, you know what? I don't think we need to be going down here, actually.
Okay, well, I'm killing this dude.
I think
I'm killing this dude, I mean running away.
I think we need that elevator. I think that was just a shortcut to open to use that save point.
Is Jed following me instead? Like, I think...
He might just be like, oh no, he's over here now.
Oh,
He might have teleported once I got far enough away.
he might have, yeah.
He might have stayed just to be stuck in combat. I think I'll actually pull you back to this.
Yeah, thanks. Let me check my, if you don't mind, my job trees really quick.
Sure.
This is the one.
I only have 6 things left on this job tree.
Take a job. It's the mage, right?
Yep.
Because I think we just need to use this.
So, but that's kind of what I'm worried about when I kick off this like memory lane tour type of thing of like replaying all the games I played when I was younger, because they are by far almost all like JRPGs, which require a ton of reading, can be pretty heavy on the like intricacies of, and like I played them. But I don't know that I've got the wherewithal to continue to play. Like, I'm gonna be really disappointed if I'm bad at them now.
I think you ought to be alright. I mean, JRPGs aren't so
some of the,
bad.
like, skill trees and stuff where I'm like, ugh.
If you can handle Path of Exile, you'll be fine.
Okay, but I don't really handle Path of Exile. I let you tell me how to handle Path of Exile.
No, you do some. You're fine. Just pushing Jet around.
Okay, what's happening? Oh,
We're just waiting for the elevators.
oh, the elevator was moving. I was like, what are we doing?
Waiting for the elevator.
As you do. Flashbacks to
Jack's
my
power
city
is no
existence.
joke. You think he might
Spent
be
a
the
lot
one?
of time waiting for
We need to make
elevators.
sure. I'm not a badass monster.
Oh,
Quick.
May have used that too early.
yeah, elevators.
Oops,
are
over
slow.
Oh, it's fine. We use
Should we
them.
check it out?
All right.
My haste guy is gone.
Here. Time for a change.
Ooh, I do love the buff animations. I like them. I have very specific memories of them in
They're very recognizable
yeah
in Final
in
Fantasy.
Final Fantasy, and I just like they make me happy to see them.
Watch it.
Oh yeah, this guy.
And it hits hard.
Oops.
Want some wings?
Oh, good. You're weak to this. That's gonna be much
Oh
better.
my gosh, I got the dodge one back. Oh, I hit the right button for dodge. It's a miracle. What's he weak to?
Whatever it is that my axe does, if it's slashing or smashing, I don't know, but he doesn't like
Okay.
it. I don't know about Element.
anything I
Element, I don't think he has any weakness to an element.
Ow!
His clones do not like wind
Quicker than it looks.
once he starts doing that.
That's what I'm set on right now. No, no, no. I dodge. I'm learning to dodge. We dodge, dodge and weave. Dodge.
Come
Out. 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 Leave me alone. You gotta leave me alone, man.
Oh, I can't block that.
Oh
That was a
no!
mistake.
Oh no! Oh no! Hitting buttons I don't mean to hit. Yay! Take him in the teeth!
Stab sword. Alright.
Ow! Immediately! Leave me alone! Come on, man. Although if I see
Oh, shit.
stuff flying across at me, I should hit the little spirit shield or whatever it's called.
You should.
If I could get some heat out of that.
Damn it.
What's inside?
King of the Dark Elves?
How about them apples?
Start with that.
Just gonna have to come poke him in a second. I'm out of MP. I mean, he's kind of casting wind, isn't he?
He is, but that's specifically so that you have the thing to take care of his summons.
Oh, so you could do that.
Yeah, because I steal it.
Yep.
Boy, it is certainly easier when I'm over-leveled. Well, also that I've done the fight several times.
Yeah, you know what's going on.
to practice up on that one.
That was kind of a creepy grin. Maybe we don't grin like that.
That's
when we're killing
that's
people.
when I was like, "Hey Jack, you good?"
You all right, man?
I'm not so sure
you
about
okay?
Jack. He's
Okay. He seems not okay.
yeah.
My sonny Jakku.
So in unrelated news,
Oh yeah,
so-
the slow clap. I forgot. Oh, I can skip this. I keep forgetting.
oh, interestingly, mine actually cut me out of it. Were you seeing the cutscene?
Yeah.
That must be why they pushed me out of it last time, is because I didn't need to see it because I'd seen it already. So like they left you in there because you hadn't seen
I
it.
got a loyalty cake.
Um,
Fancy.
In other game news, so I've been playing RimWorld because everybody freaking loves RimWorld, and I wanted a colony simulator, but I tried to find some other
I
ones.
don't even know what that is. I feel like I've really missed a trick because I don't think I've heard of that game.
So RimWorld is, well, it's a colony simulator, which is like
Yeah.
Honestly, it's kind of defined the colony simulator genre. So the way it essentially works is you have some colonists and you help sort of try to manage it with buildings, but it's like in a more advanced sci-fi-ish version of The Sims, because most of the
Cool.
time you're not giving direct orders. You're just like, you try to set their priority to do stuff, and then, you know, you're like, okay, I want buildings here, I want these here, and you're always trying to maintain their sort of happiness and health, including like trying to make bedrooms for them, trying to make sure that their bedrooms are big enough and nice enough that they don't get stressed out and unhappy.
Sure.
And all of this stuff, managing research, managing food resources. You get raids that come in, and then you have to, you know, defend yourself. And so that's one of the things that I think is interesting, is because if you can draft colonists, and then you have direct control of them for combat. So it's like, you draft them in, and then you can sort of direct them, put them, which I think is a really good way to sort of balance out that play style of like, you don't have to handle them all the time, but also they're not going to be total jackasses in combat. Like you have control in that scenario. But RimWorld, I finally got to a point today where I was playing and feeling like I was starting to really start to see the appeal and the possibilities, like work is intended. I'd been struggling in another scenario because there's a bunch of different starting scenarios. And the ones that are like the default thing is you start with 3, which I had been struggling with getting 3 that could just like function effectively, because it's just like not enough bodies to have the skills to sort of cover all the needs. So I started with technically a harder one, but you start with 5 people. They just have no technology. They're like tribalists. They don't get to start with like electricity discovered. You have to research that yourself. But I found just having 5 people a lot better, because it's like trees don't just get left unchopped, or mining doesn't get left undone, and you know, somebody's there to research. Because if one person is researching in the other game, then like you literally have 2 people to do literally anything else. Like it's just not enough bodies.
I'm ready. I've readied up, by the way.
Yeah, I was talking, and I was coming over here to switch Jed's job.
Can I switch gear in the room or no?
Yeah, if you hit well, I don't know what button it is for you. If I hit, like, start, I pull up the main menu. You should at the bottom have a key prompt for main menu.
Oh, I can't do it once I've readied. I see. Anyway, sorry to interrupt you. Continue.
Sure. And so I had been kind of getting annoyed because they kept... I couldn't really get a viable round going, but just today I've got a colony that's starting to actually, like, go. And the big interesting thing about RimWorld is they... At the very least, the way they claim it works, and I don't see any reason to not believe them necessarily, is they have a storyteller AI, essentially, that handles what happens to your colony. And so, like, they describe it as getting dealt cards, so it might be exactly working that way, of, like, possible events, and then it plays those events over time and in the right circumstances. So you have, like, random good events, random bad events, raids, you know, plagues versus things. Like, one of the big interesting things that was like, oh, you know, there are some, like, very wild, interesting things that can happen is, like, there was a particular plant that grew that I was able to harvest a seed out of that allowed me to plant a tree that just, like, punts out dryads. So I have this, like, world tree style dryad generator that gets along with the protectors of the tree, which is apparently my colony because I planted it. And so it's like the point is that as you go through the game, there's a story that goes along with the colony. You know, and it's interesting because, like, with the characters doing a lot of stuff, you do grow attached to them. So I had, like, 2 of my colonists, like, became lovers, and they were like, hey, we want a room with a double bed in it now. And so I was like, okay, fine. And so now it's, you know, like...
I like that.
Dying is pretty easy, so it's like, now I'm invested. One of them got pretty injured in a fight, and I was like, no, freaking save them.
No, they've got someone who loves it.
Yeah, it's
kind of awesome.
Yeah, and well, and you were in the call when I kept complaining about all my pets being killed. I started one of them's still kicking around eating rats occasionally in the colony, so making itself useful. But it's cool. There's a lot of freedom in the game because you can harvest organs from people if you want, and then sell those organs to organ traders. You can, you know, fabricate false limbs and things. Are you poking about at your classes?
I'm looking at my equipment right now.
That's fine. I'm just making sure that there was a reason you were not readied up.
I'm trying to find the better.
Where's Jed? Can I just equip you with? Yes. Just max out Jed. I don't care. Oh, do you do that to everybody? Oh, that's very annoying. That is definitely not what I want. You freaking asshole. I mean, that's fine enough for now. Wait, who's got this hat? Sophia. All right, that's irritating. I'll have to remember that happens to literally everybody because that's a real problem. Yeah, it's an interesting way to do things in RimWorld, as well as it's cool because there are a variety of different what they call like storyteller personas that help sort of shape what sort of environment they give you. So there's like and they all have names, which I think is kind of funny. Mm-hmm. There's like the main one that I remember is Randy Random because he just gives you random nonsense.
I've readied up.
And so it's an interesting game. Like the only drawback to it is its graphic style is extremely simple, which is generally fine. It's not like it's a horrible issue, but it would be nice if it was a little shinier coat of paint on it.
I've been here before too.
I'm
Gets
a
the
white
job done, though.
Where to
mage.
go?
Not really.
Huzzah!
It's just a vague sense.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I mean, pretty much the same thing. Your spell list is just entirely different.
You got company.
Come on, follow me.
I can switch between the two casters.
Did you unlock Black Mage as well?
No, I didn't have the points.
Oh, is the Mage still not maxed out?
Mage. No, I still have the last two
Gotcha.
to unlock. I went white mage first. I've been,
I think we're safe.
What
Okay.
should we do now?
I will say there are more spells on the wheel for white
There
mage,
are.
so that is confusing.
I don't know how hard it's going to be to get to the right one with WASDA.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned. I feel the concern.
Not so bad with
What's that shiny?
a stick, but I don't know about WASDA.
Oh, bright light.
Yeah, flashbang.
Yeah.
Whoa, that thing changes the weather.
Yeah. The forest is different.
I never knew plants could grow so fast.
Flashbanged myself.
Yeah. Sometimes nature gets warped, corrupted, turns into this.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, is that what that is?
The natural world.
Why? Oh, for crying out loud.
Surprises.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that was what was making the road. I thought it was like that story thing that I had to hit, and it was all very confusing. I didn't know what was happening.
What was happening is you kept flashbanging me while I was trying to freaking fight. Freaking tossing friendly fire out here.
Blessed vestments. That sounds like something I should wear.
That is true. I think it is mage stuff. Let's see here. Are we going? Guess down here.
Whee! I don't know, I'm totally turned around. There's too many flashbangs. Oh, they look cool when they turn to crystal. That was dope.
What? How did I miss?
Here it comes.
Get freaking... get down here, you asshole!
Okay, it seems like my physical attack stuff is the same as it was on the other. Like my
Yes.
combo.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the physical attacks are tied to the weapon rather than the class.
Ah!
And then it's... So the only real thing that the class changes, aside from some of the passive effects, is what happens when you do your... Let's right trigger for me, but your ability not as part of the attack combo, just like stationary ability use and what happens.
Is it?
Yeah! Yeah!
All right, where are we going here? Root.
It's raining, it's pouring.
Looky here.
Boy, it's been a long time since I've heard that song.
I know, right? I was just thinking the same thing.
Oh, here we go. We can kick this down.
Cool, found a way through.
We can set up
Boss.
base here.
Whee!
Alright, so I think the point now is we go down here.
Let's go.
I don't stand a chance.
Ow. Oh, I forgot that you can charge the specials with the axe. Right. Big hit.
Mick, 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 Mick.
Wow. Right. Axe just flattens people.
is also a satisfying.
Dude, I love killing the
crystallization
harpies like that.
animation. Yeah.
Just flopping them around like a
Yeah,
rag.
that's pretty good.
All right, so now we go back this way.
I will
we
say
don't-
one of the things about Final Fantasy that this game is also doing well that I associate with them is that these really nice environmental, like, this forest is pretty dang cool.
I agree with that. I feel like this, especially this is kind of the first place that I was like, this feels like a Final Fantasy environment. Like,
Yes.
it's extremely believable. It's just like that extremely vibrant sort of style they do.
And like just a little bit of a fantasy mix. We've got like toadstools and like glowing
Ow.
shards of whatever those things are, and very intense green.
Bamf. Oh, bye? Well, I guess I could have just used that guy too. I did it the hard way. That's fine. I didn't notice the switch up there.
I want to do Final Fantasy VIII as part of the
Okay.
memory lane because it was a fun game to play.
Let's
But
see what's inside.
I don't know that I can play it the way that I want to play it, which is
The bonsai.
method. Yes, it was so fun.
It is
that
a
way.
little bit demanding.
Yeah, and I only ever watched you do it that way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I don't know if you ever really did.
No, I played it legit when I played it. Oh, okay.
It was only my shenanigans that got to that point eventually.
Yeah. I mean, I watched the whole run of it, but like.
Right.
Ow! I need you to stop hitting me, and that is the truth.
There we go. Let me just break the tree.
Okay, I have managed to cast regen on myself.
Here we go.
Good job. Yeah, so all of the buffs, as far as I'm aware, if you don't charge them, just affect you, but then if you charge them, affects everybody.
Okay.
What a view. There's a weird feeling I can't shake.
Of course. You've seen what's in the shadows.
Yeah, I freaking loved playing 8 that way.
It was
Come on.
hilarious. And
That's probably my favorite Final Fantasy, like, gameplay
experience
of all
just
time. Yeah,
generally.
overall
And it was
experience.
a full-on breaking of the gameplay. Like that is
Yeah,
not
it wasn't
how
really-
supposed to run, but it was really fun.
I don't give necessarily Final Fantasy VIII credit for being like my favorite Final Fantasy, but it's definitely the best experience because that I got away with doing that.
It was so breakable. Yeah. And it like predated like being chronically online or even being able to be chronically online. Like that was back
Yeah.
in the days of having like printed physical
Long before spewing monsters.
game guides, right? Like you could buy them, like you can still buy them, but like that you had to do them that way. So I didn't hear of anyone else playing it like that.
Yeah, I do really miss sort of that aspect of old game playing, of just like not having that information just be immediately, constantly available.
Did I lose you? No, you're right here.
I'm chasing around a freaking cactuar.
Ah.
Stop running, you asshole.
Okay, we're gonna switch. Switch.
Fire isn't spreading anymore.
Stop running. Stop it.
I'm gonna get killed.
Chasing him around all over the damn place. I've never seen one run like this one did.
I feel like wind is gonna mess up Harvey's better.
But yeah, I honestly I feel like that my feelings about games like and missing the environment where you couldn't just always and immediately get information. I actually feel like that's a little bit related and sort of helps inform my attitude around like FromSoft games and why I am resistant to the idea that there's like, oh, there's no impact if you just add an easier mode. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like there has been an impact just because information is available. So like, yes, you can ignore it, but like having to constantly ignore something is an annoyance. Like, I don't want to have to resist the idea of like switching to the easier mode. I want the game to just be what it is. The same as I sort of miss games where like you didn't ever have the option of just like, I'll just look it up. But like you had to figure it out. Like, it wasn't an option. You just figured it out somehow.
I'll say I miss it was so much easier for games to be impressive back then because the technology was increasing so rapidly that every game was definitively better.
That's true.
In major exciting ways that it's just not a thing now.
Yeah, there's definitely an unfortunate plateau that occurred.
Yeah. And we've talked about this a little bit before, but I really think I really think and I think we kind of agree on this, that the limitation sparks better,
Let's keep it up.
Oh yeah.
more creative solutioning. And
Yeah.
and now that that's not a barrier, like
And, you know, that's a big part of why I kind of appreciate and respect Nintendo as, like, a legitimate innovator, because they essentially, like, kind of create their own limitations in a way, or at least they're, like, they didn't fall into the complacency trap, where, like, you know, the other game consoles are just like, yeah, we just do what we always did, but, like, with better graphics and stuff. So it's like, okay. But Nintendo's always been sort of willing to just try to figure out some way that was unusual, and it doesn't always work, but at least they try.
yeah, that's like with the Wii U.
Exactly. Wii U,
Which
Switch.
I think it was kind of ahead of itself, but I thought it was great.
I liked the Wii U. Yeah,
I
like
did too.
part of it I think was
I feel
unfortunate
like-
marketing.
Yeah, I feel like towards the end, some games started really understanding how to take it, especially indie, started understanding how to take advantage of what it could do for like asynchronous co-op.
Yeah.
And that was just kind of starting to pick up when
Found a spot
it
to
kind
rest.
of got
I
phased
need a
out.
break.
So
Yeah.
I think it was just a little ahead of itself.
Yeah, there's definitely that. It was certainly, I think, detrimented in marketing, in that a lot of people just thought it was the Wii again or something, like, or an accessory for the Wii, and it's like, well, no. Oh, damn. There's, under Red Mage, there's a command ability to just slowly recover MP over a period of time.
Nice.
You might like that.
Does that happen when I'm not a red mage?
Well, it's a command ability, so the command abilities, once unlocked, can just be assigned to the command, and you can use them cross-class. But yeah, the way that no more, you know, limitations around things, I definitely have sort of, I feel like, observed the impact of that. But I mean, there are so many other things that go along with it that it's hard to say necessarily like what's that versus the others, because there's also the you know, perennial complaint that I have of you know, the games becoming such a significant industry that it's been consolidated in the major AAA publishers, right? That just, as soon as they're big enough, stop doing anything meaningfully good and are just, like, cramming bullshit out every year that, you know, sells or whatever. And it's like, these aren't good games. They're just games. Like, they're the same game. And, you know, the ridiculous inclusion of so much stupid monetization to make everything horrible. So, there's a lot that's gone awry with the video game industry. Fortunately, all of the indies exist to just sort of keep it going.
Still scared of lightning, Jet?
I bet.
Yeah. I feel like when I play indies, I feel most like when I played games as a kid.
Oh,
Generally.
absolutely.
Like I feel like I'm
Like there are
more surprised.
there are few exceptions to that. There are some, but not a whole lot. Well, and that's one of the reasons that I've come to appreciate what I kind of call like the single A publishers, that feel like they just didn't fall for the stupid trap of trying to be a AAA, and they're just inclined to like make good games. Like,
Yeah.
Focus Interactive is the big one that always comes to mind. You know, they did the Plague Tale games. They did Senua's Sacrifice. Did they do Senua's Sacrifice? I don't know about that one. But they did consistently. I'm like, wow, this is a cool game. Like, who made it? Oh, it's Focus again. Like, they're not out here breaking the bank on the same sort of degree of game as a AAA, but they're still publishing good games consistently. So I'm like, you know, more of this, please.
Yeah.
And there are a couple other publishers. That one's just the most consistent that comes to mind. Honestly, Capcom is kind of in that category a lot of times now, too. I like the Monster Hunter games. They did Devil May Cry.
That was fun to watch, yeah.
Remember you said if
Yeah, and they're like, I would, I guess, consider them maybe like a double A. Like they once were a triple A, but now they don't compete in the same sort of ballpark.
Honestly, I think that's to their
benefit. Yeah,
benefit.
like
Yeah.
every company that ends up being a AAA game studio, I almost write
Are
off
just terrible.
entirely.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
just straight up, I'm like, nope, sucks ass. It's a AAA. It's like EA, Activision, even SquareSoft. Like, the only thing that saves this game is that it was made by Koei Tecmo, not SquareSoft. Like,
Oh, I get how to. Okay. I've figured out how to do the circle. It's
Oh,
kinda
good.
weird, but we got it.
well, good.
There's one.
Gotta
Time to go
press
to work.
both of the WASD keys that'll
Oh,
get you in the
damn it.
diagonal. Yo. I'm experimenting over here. I don't know that was
That's
actually
fine.
helpful. I'm just trying to learn how to cast things.
Yep. Also of
like where
note,
they
I don't
are
know
on
if
the
you've
wheel.
been paying attention, but it does show the like spell cost, because White Mage introduces things that cost more than one. So like Cure and Raise has like more than one pip next to it
Okay, I'll keep
because
an
it
eye on it.
costs more.
It's also telling me something. I can't find the tab. What that is. What's the? There's like a diamond of diamonds. What indicate? What does that indicate?
The Diamond of Diamonds is your command abilities.
Okay, that's kind of what I thought.
Yeah, Lightbringer's down
Oh,
there.
I've
And
got.
I could use a break.
I thought I had 3, but I guess I am. No, that's right. I have 2.
what do we got here? feel like I should go back to the Lance, just because I keep unlocking new abilities for the Lance. As a Dragoon, they are fond of the Lance. Okay, what did I unlock? Got Backstab, Ascension, Aerial Break, the Elemental Lightning.
I have unlocked Black Mage and Red Mage now.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Does that mean straight up Mage is all completed?
Well, yes, I think so. That's what that must be.
Is it level 30? There might be one or two pips that are left to the side. You don't actually have to unlock everything.
Watch your
I've
step.
unlocked everything, so I don't know what that means for whether I'm.
Should
all the
mean
way
that
there.
you're at level 30.
Okay. Okay, I just accidentally cast that on myself. That's fine. I will take that, I guess. Let's give it to everybody. What's the rest
These,
of this?
I hate these stupid corals. They're such a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah, I love Protect. I love that buff. Like, it's so good.
It's a shame that you don't get Barrier and can cast them, you know, at one time.
Together.
Yeah.
We got company.
Come on, follow me.
Ooh. Nandy Light. I don't want that. Oh, that's a cool ability. Taking me so long to get an actual ability with lightning attribute. I don't know why
Yeah.
lightning is such a rare commodity, but it certainly is for some reason.
That's not gas. Total waste of my resources.
Okay, so I guess I can't
That
stagger
was fun
someone out
watching
of
you break that thing too. Like,
just bopping him with the ball.
yeah, it was like whack. Oh,
I missed that.
ow.
Oh, okay. Well, that's that's a good maneuver to just push people off cliffs, apparently. Got a lot of shoving involved.
I don't know if I got that protect spell off because he whacked me in the face while I was in the middle of it.
I mean, we have a protect of some sort. I don't know if that's protect or shell.
Hopefully it's protect.
I think it's protect.
That's what I
Should we check it out?
cast. Okay. I like that you can just bring me to you. That's
What
helpful.
what I haven't figured
It's
out.
probably helpful for you too because I tend to wander
It's
off.
true.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's okay. If when I do one of those finishing moves, I don't know if it gives everybody max MP and restored MP. It seems like maybe.
It might actually.
Oh, this fight. That's right. This was a pretty tough fight. I think I did it in first try, but it was... There's a lot that's going on here.
What are you?
This is going to be a shell fight if you want a defense. Shell's the one.
Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. So let me just run to a corner and cast that really quick. You run. All right, shell was. Oops, I didn't get it on everybody. All right, I will do it again.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Ow! Leave me alone. Dia is a attack.
That's
right?
your, yeah. That's your one attack.
Okay. I don't know if that's helpful to you, but I've done it. I'm gonna smack you, and then I'm gonna run away.
Oof.
I need one of them to throw something at
Oh,
me.
I got it.
Like,
I need to heal.
I'm trying to get some MP back so I can do that for you.
Well, this ought to get some MP back.
Yep, sure did.
Oh, that's right. He gets all floppy. Forgot about that.
Ow! Ow! No! No!
Did you just get flattened?
I got flattened.
Where are you? Oh, you're back there in
Couldn't
the
get
corner.
out of the corner. Flattened me against a rock. Thank you.
Yeah, so I think maybe the Phoenix Downs maybe are specifically for you to bring me back or you to bring yourself back.
Yeah.
Since normally if Jack
I can
dies,
bring-
it's like
yeah, I certainly
the
can
end.
bring myself back with them. Have some of that. Oh,
God, that really slows down the old frame right there.
oh, that was rough. And I did not get my shield up in time, which is depressing. My mana is just
Ow.
really, like, this is not good.
I'm not actually sure what the stuff on the floor does. Does it do damage?
It might
Oh, he
take your
explodes it
resistance
eventually.
down. Oh, okay.
Also, it might be the resisting. Come on now. There we go.
Yay! Okay, I was not super helpful, but I was not super useless either. So
No, you went down the one time, but that's not too bad.
well, and I got shell and regen on people, which is kind of useful.
Does help.
I got
That does help.
I can't believe how fast my MP drained. That was what I got.
Yeah, that was kind of what I was running into trying to run the
That was
White
really
mage,
the problem. Yeah.
even with just the NPCs. It's like, man, MP go bye-bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really got to be sort of
It's almost like you need to hit them until things are dire, and then like
yeah, you really have to like
which I
work it
really-
into the cycle.
yeah.
Which is why I kind of brought up the secondary is worth considering to see how you can maybe help mitigate that, right? Like maybe you... I mean, you could at least switch to the red mage to get that command ability. That might help.
Yeah. I think I'll try that.
Oops. That's not the button I meant.
Let's see. Which means... Can I... Can I manage my two...
Ooh.
Do my job tree really quick.
Unlocks the white magic. Holy. Neat. Oh, that is a lance ability. Deflecting spear. I've unlocked an ability from a different class without even playing it. Oh, can I not use it? What? What is this nonsense? Interesting. So maybe I actually have to use... Maybe there are abilities that are tied to the class. It's like I just unlocked a warrior lance ability, but I can't use it as a dragoon lance. Interesting. Maybe that's sort of the advantage of some of the advanced classes, because you can use the abilities from the sort of lesser classes that grew into it, and then, you know, the most advanced classes, you can use the abilities from those below. I don't know.
Why can't I find Red Mage on this list even though I unlocked it? Why is it not in my job?
Oh, you didn't unlock Red Mage. Totally, that's right. You unlocked one half of it. You have to use the Sword Fighter to unlock Red Mage fully.
Oh.
I forgot about that. It's one of them that requires 2 classes to unlock.
Okay, well, I guess I gotta do some sword fighting then.
It's true, you can bring that as a secondary.
Alright, well, let's see what stuff you're wearing.
See, we're making quick progress here. We're only this and 2 more, and then we'll be on the exactly where I was before.
Really?
Yeah. There's a familiar place, memories of when, phantoms of the past, and then we're on to it. I mean, not doing the side missions certainly helps.
Sure. What is the...
And I'm not, you know, here struggling on some of the bosses.
True.
They were a bit of a challenge now and then.
Okay, I'm just update. I'm just give me a second.
I will say this
Sword fighter.
this does make me far more inclined to potentially get the DLC, since it's like post-story content exclusively, just because like doing the harder content with friends is a lot more engaging than
Yeah.
doing the
absolutely.
post-game content on my own, because I'm like, I don't care anymore. I already did the story. But if it's like overcoming the challenge with friends, that's far more interesting to me. Plus, it does unlock a couple new classes and weapons, including guns.
Nice. Sorry,
Equipping your dude.
yeah, sorry.
That's okay. Man, I really need to get around to doing my editing and stuff for the particle system tutorial. Really just need an editor, but I don't want to pay an editor.
Yeah,
This sucks.
I want to record a tour on my Skyblock Island before I update it to the new Skyblock version, because it's kind of like a watershed change, like a break.
Sure.
And it's just a good moment.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, oh boy, do I have the...
It's
a lot.
unfortunate. There's a lot to try to accomplish if you're trying to freaking do anything with the channel when you're, you know, have a normal full-time
full-
job.
Yeah. Do I want agility? Like, what buff is good for a sword fighter?
I think it's mostly stamina.
Stamina. Saw some of that. I have some bracelets.
Because sword fighter is the sort of the basic tank. The basic class tank, if you will. And then it grows into the other tanks, like warrior and...
I think I'm ready.
Okay. Warrior and knight, and then paladin.
So very confusing. It's the bat moths again.
Lots of bats.
Sure is.
Where's the
Hey!
I can skip
Now
this.
we've got somebody with their eyes covered. That's my favorite. Everybody needs freaking eye masks. Eye patches for everybody. That's how I roll.
Asto said there'd be a crystal at
Okay.
the top of the tower.
And where there's a crystal, there's chaos.
I know there's supposed to be like a
Come on.
fast way to switch between them, but I don't.
Time for a change.
Your jobs, but I don't know what it
Let's
is.
go.
I don't remember what it is.
What do you mean, like mid-combat?
Yeah,
Yeah, there should be a button.
I don't remember.
Is yours like G or something?
Well, that's the general split. Like, I thought there was supposed to be a different type of.
Next.
You mean like the
It's fine.
presets?
No, it's fine. I don't.
Okay.
I feel like the instructions were different when I wanted to do it fast, but let's be honest, I'm never gonna get that, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's just the one button swap to the secondary class.
All right. Time for a change.
How did you get so far ahead of me? I took a
I'm
wrong
behind
turn.
There's a chest. I'm just going in the side doors here for chests. Whoa.
Getting
Heck.
desperate.
I missed the chest. Absolutely. Give me that here.
Daddy.
I need to do that update to the breakdown, the disassemble or whatever it was called.
Oh yeah, the auto disassembler.
Yeah.
That's true. I bet you got a bunch of crap in your inventory.
I got so much crap. It's why it takes 10 years.
I
for-
sure did.
Time to go to work.
Yeah, it gets out of control. I also need to on the map. Well, okay. What's really annoying is that it's an extremely artificial restriction because apparently there's also storage. So I need to put all of the materials I have broken down into storage, which then frees it up for your inventory, which is for some reason different, despite the fact that I think stuff just gets pulled from your storage automatically if it's needed. Just like,
Oh,
I guess you
that's
don't...
Kind of lame.
I know, it's like, just make it infinite, guys. Just freaking chill.
Treasure, huh?
I mean, the inventory limit's 600. It's not like it's small. Boy.
I don't know what any of my attacks are doing, I'm going to be honest.
Okay, so I really like Sword Fighter. The key thing about Sword Fighter is that if you use your standard skill, right? So your stationary skill, interception, that gives you a buff for like 15 or 20
This'll bring us
seconds
back down.
that it will nullify the next hit you take and allow you to, it will automatically counterattack for that. Oh wait, here we gotta use this thing to go back. Automatically counterattack that strike. So you just get to not take damage. And now that, what's most important is later on in the tree, there is a mastered version of that, or like improved version, which is one of the first things you're gonna want to get, because that allows you to use interception, and then while interception is active, if you do the soul shield and you intercept an ability with soul shield, you do the counterattack as though it was intercepted, but you maintain interception. So you just become like a parry monster, where you just get to keep doing the counterattack. But like if you botch it once, then interception just takes care of it and you don't take the hit.
Nice.
And so then you can back off, you can get interception back up again, and then, you know, off you go. I really liked playing with the Sword Fighter, actually. Like, I liked the way interception worked. The exception, of course, obviously, unblockable attacks. Hey, now. With the freaking grabby hands.
Hey! I'm sorry, I'm trying to get up here. that's not fair. I thought I used insect. Oh, guess that was an unblockable attack.
Yeah.
Found your weakness.
Yeah, and the unblockable attacks are the ones that are red in name. They also usually are highlighted in red a little bit, but I usually look for the name of the attack going red. Protocube, aka Sphere, apparently. He's very stupid.
Why didn't
Stay
I go
away
with
from the
you?
edges.
There we go.
It's fine.
Can't promise to
I
catch
got
you if you
cubes.
fall.
Bring me too. I guess I had to interact with that separately. I don't know.
I think you just needed to walk onto the platform.
I did. I think.
Oh, maybe you did. I guess you need to put it
Doohickey.
down.
Never seen one of these before.
What is happening? Hello?
Path is just
What's up?
gone.
Oh no.
There's gotta be a
Can you
switch
not-
or
can you
something.
not move?
Let's find it.
Uh-oh.
Something going wrong over there.
I could keep going.
Yep. I think what happens was I was still kind of in. Oh no. I
Is
was
it-
in that look around the room thing.
Oh.
You pulled me when I was. I hit it to leave it, but I don't think it counted. Or it put me back into it because I'm like moving the camera and not. I can't.
Well,
like-
that's confusing. Let's
I don't know
see.
how to
Can we?
fix this.
Yeah, I'm like, can I shake you out of it by going to like a different location? Going to some different cubes.
I might have to leave and come back, which sucks.
Yeah, I mean, we're right by the cubes there. I should be able to just like kick you out and then re-invite you into the party, probably. Let me try going to these other cubes down here and see if it just resets you when we load you into a different location.
I'm not confident that it. Oh, I probably didn't update all of my security. Nope, I'm still in this weird pose.
Still stuck.
I'm trapped. I
Alright, well-
always manage to break things.
Always managed to break it somehow.
You would think I was the QA engineer.
Yeah, well. You just stumble into things for some reason.
Yeah, I'm real good at it.
Ironically, things tend to just work for me.
They do. I think it's probably because I don't pay attention half the time to what I'm supposed to be doing, and I just do what seems intuitive to me, and half the time it's not intuitive to the people who made things, and so I break it. They did not account for me. Oh, nope. Can you kick me?
Yeah.
I think I need to be kicked.
Getting the boot. Host menu. Kick player. Kick player. Cappa. Invite.
There we go.
What the? A Steam overlay. Show me the freaking friends list to invite. Why you no do this? Now Steam's giving me a hard time.
Oh man, it's telling me so many tips right now. I got it.
Let's see. Can I? Oh, it doesn't like that anymore. Can I? How do I just like freaking close the room? Can I kick myself? No? Why are you like this? Here, I guess you could just search for my room ID, and that way you should be able to join that way.
Okay. Let me figure out how to do that. Search for a room.
Oh, search by...
Wait. Search for a room auto jump? No. Search for a room.
Yeah, search for a room by ID.
Search for a room ID. Okay.
343 765 43. See if that worked. There we go.
Here I come.
Cappa Red is back.
Joining.
Well, they have rudely started you with only the 2 max MP now that you've joined. That's just rude. Actually, it probably switched it back to that after you left and just reset Neon.
I don't understand why when I switch jobs, my outfit isn't changing like it should.
I don't know.
I thought maybe it was part of
Oh, although it could be
Looks magic.
it could be related to,
Some spell.
the.
Crystals.
like I mentioned before, the maybe it's the fact that Neon isn't supposed to be able to wear anything.
Maybe.
So maybe it's just
It's just a visual thing. Maybe.
yeah. But I don't know.
Because it was switching in my game when I was Jack in my
Right.
menu.
Alright.
Like
maybe
was
they're
did I
just
set
not
it up right? Yeah.
set
so I
up
may
to
just believe
swap
that she's
gear
not
sets like that.
Good at it. Why is it over the air? I don't like that.
Remember?
Look
How-
down.
Invisible
Eyes forward.
platform,
Oh yeah, I do
the
remember.
Mirage Tower.
Enemy spotted.
Let's
That's
make this
not.
entertaining.
Hold the. What the? That's not the class I intended to be using.
What the heck? That was a one hit. Come on, man. No kidding, embarrassing. You should be mortified.
Man, that lightning ability is very strong. You were already getting gear up in level 30s.
Yeah, I can't believe how fast that was.
Side missions, man. They do a lot of
Yeah, they'll get you every time, I guess.
the sort of intermediary leveling.
Have some of that. I like the way that the Dia looks, or Dia, or whatever you want to call it.
I assume it's Dia. That's how I say it, but
Yeah.
that would be, I suppose, the Japanese reading of the word.
I think I've always said Dia. I don't know why I said Dia.
Also would be the Mexican, like, it's pretty much every reading
It's the
except for
Spanish
potentially
read. Yeah.
any other Latin language. Although I know some of the things I'm sure wrong. Because I don't like just adding ga to the end of things. So like haste ga, I usually say hastega, which I'm sure
Yeah,
is
it's better.
I feel like I've climbed this
wrong.
tower
I mean,
before.
I obviously see what they're going
Was it a
for with
different
the whole
tower?
haste
This place
ga
plays
thing,
tricks on
but
the eye, like a mirage. Makes you see things that aren't really there.
all right,
Yeah.
I think that should be
Can't trust
active now in
anything you
case we
see.
need it. It's fine. Oh, well, you have dodged your way right off the ledge. Thank you for that.
This'll be a breeze. be the first to welcome these monsters
Whoa.
into the world.
Well, it ain't gonna kill itself.
Wow.
He looked like a physical kind of guy. So
You know, that seems like a reasonable assessment of the situation.
So I slapped protect on. Ooh, ow, ow, ow. I don't like this. What I need to figure out is, I guess it's just cure me or cure everyone for the cure.
Ready to try again?
I
Or can
think
I
it's
pick
all.
somebody?
I think it's always cure everybody actually.
Oh, okay.
But it's
I was just
the
gonna say, how do I pick?
strength of the cure,
Okay.
with maybe the exception of like just cure level is maybe just you, but it's worth it experimenting to figure it out.
Yeah, I should figure that out. Let me see here. Oh, that's very persnickety. Okay, that was everybody. Okay.
And was that just cure or was it Kira?
I think that was Kira.
Yeah, Kira, definitely everybody. And you're at
I didn't lift my fingers off of the two keys at the same time, and so
Yeah.
it was regen.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't stand a chance.
Very.
Not
very-
ideal. That's definitely the issue with the WASDA on the wheel.
Get crystalled. It kind of looks like a makeup compact, like a very
A little bit, yeah.
frou-frou makeup compact. Kick it open.
Yeah, I applaud your ability to continue using mouse and keyboard because I certainly don't.
I mean, I'm committed now. I don't know
I-
what any of the
I
buttons
guess.
are on the controller.
Ow.
Okay, did that heal all of us? It did. Okay, that was Kiraga.
Oh, Kiraga definitely will do everybody.
Well, by the time I got it to the right place, I've been holding it long enough that it was like, well,
Right.
we're just gonna cure all the people.
I mean, it should be set there as default now, right?
It is.
What am I hearing bouncing around? Is that a cactuar I hear? It is a cactuar I hear. Come here, you asshole. Really? Okay, there we go.
Cure is
Got
just-
you, you little bugger.
Or no, did I cure you?
Woo! I think you did. I wasn't paying entire attention, but I certainly have more hit points than I did a second ago. Ow.
Okay, yeah, that did cure everybody. That was
Yeah,
really
so it's just a smaller cure.
okay.
I mean, of course, with the cost of it still takes the same amount of MP. That's the big hit.
Yeah.
It just, you know, does go faster, which is nice, I guess.
Why did I target him? Oh, nice. You had
Wait,
that
did we just-
cactuar attack.
I did. It does not actually do nearly as much damage as I would hope.
That's disappointing.
Okay, bye. Sorry, Jed. You're being lasered. Loot. Oh, I think we need to
I
move.
would like to heal us, but I don't have MP.
I think I need to rotate you over there. We do. Well, now we're in an awkward position because I don't have...
This is the one.
Oh, hold on. I have MP. I guess I can... Will Ruin work? Hey, Ruin will work. Great. Just needs to be magic. It doesn't have to be an element.
Cubes, over there.
I need a
Cubes?
break.
Love the
Even the
cubes.
cubes look kind of spherical, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they're very ringed cubes. I just hate
I have
cubes.
just realized that I can just click Alt to dash. I don't have to hold it.
Ah, yes, that is accurate. Oh, we got a Tonberry over here.
Let's make this entertaining.
Ah. Immediately casted Death Wish.
I've been stabbed.
There you
Thanks.
go. Welcome.
Oh, for crying out loud. I hate these guys. This is a terrible place to fight this guy. Don't you dare, you asshole. Oh, excuse me. I'm distracted. Oh, for freak's sake. Why did he freaking... You want to come give me a res? Or not. This asshole. And... Oh, you can use a potion for me too.
Yeah, I think it must just be to heal yourself.
Yeah. That's really forgiving.
Yeah, it's incredibly forgiving. Ow, stop hitting me when I'm trying to class cure on people.
Surely they must make it harder with multiple people in the party. Otherwise, that's just like freaking easy mode, man.
Yeah,
Extra 3 get-ups.
yeah. It's pretty
Okay.
wild.
Yeah. That particular location was really the worst to fight.
Yeah, well, and then
The
I ran out of
Tonberry.
MP and I couldn't be useful anymore, and it was really depressing. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Well, we're getting to the higher levels where I'm actually going to have to try again.
I need that red mage ability to recover MP real bad.
That's true. Or you got to get in there
Probably be
and
fighting directly as the sword guy at the moment.
just got to get in there and tangle it up with the enemies to get that MP back.
Yeah. Every time I try, they lay me out in one hit. It's the problem.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm like, why am I so squishy?
Follow me.
Oh, we got big boy.
Here it comes.
That looks bad.
Oh, now I'm at MP.
There you go.
Hey. There we go.
Get up. Get up.
Stompies. Oh, right. These guys are going to keep spawning. I got to go. Oh, you're down. Hold on. Okay, hold on. All right. Oh, I definitely don't want another of those guys. That's enough of that.
ourselves up.
Jesus. Ah! Chandelier. Some loot over here.
I need that
looks
skill
Can I use
so bad. You said it was at the end, or where was it?
What's what?
Where was that MP skill? Do you remember? Is it?
I mean, it's part of the...
Okay, so it's
Red
not like
mage.
at the end. It's in there somewhere.
Yeah, it's in the middle of Red Mage.
Okay, let me check and see.
I don't think I read this. Our collaborator appears to be named blank. They appear to be willing to share
We're dead.
information without any favors in kind, and for what purpose I do not know. Still, I don't care who tries to build bridges with us or why. I'll check that their information is genuine. You can never be too careful, and then use it for Lufenia's own ends. Lufenian log. Huh. I don't know what that's about.
Found a spot to rest.
I'll check it out.
Oh, let me see if I've got points I can use here.
Yeah. Let's do the
What?
same.
You pulled me there, and I was already there.
Yeah, it's a little bit wonky when that happens.
Let's see.
Oh, there's more
recovery
lightning. Dragoon's
mode.
got all the lightning, apparently.
Oh, I'm in sword fighter. I know what sword fighter I want. Oh, I have to get to red mage, right? Okay.
Yes, you gotta make your way through first.
Okay.
No, not that one. Vanquish. Or the lightning.
I forgot.
All right,
I forgot.
I'm ready to go when you are. Such a terrible spear. Like, I don't... It just does... It's not very good at spear things.
I'm 2 sword fighter job points from getting red mage.
Ah,
I've like beelined my way down.
don't forget you have the anima shards that you can just level.
Oh, that's right. How do I use those?
On the job screen, whatever. Job tree screen. Should be a
Oh.
button.
Oh.
You just mash out a couple extra levels to get there quick.
Time for a change.
I'll switch my secondary class.
This is the one.
I don't really need to be a
Time
white
for a
mage when
change.
you're trying to play white mage. Set it to something else. Maybe a red mage. Or not a red mage, a black mage, rather.
Where'd my sword fighter go? There we go.
Could just go ahead and do that. Where'd a black mage at? There. Black mage.
How do I use them again?
Well, on the screen, there should be...
I have 27. Oh, there it is. I see the button.
Yeah. Oh, equipment level.
Oh, they just translate directly to job points.
Well, experience, which then converts into job points, but yes. Essentially.
Okay, okay. Okay, we've unlocked red mage.
Good door.
Okay, and then I need to find red mage.
Gimme. Oh, Sophia. Oh, there's the intellect. Excellent. Alright, what do I got? Fire, blizzard,
There it
thunder,
is.
water, quake, arrow, and flare. Cool.
All right. This is the one.
Yeah, Black Mage has got all the spells. Now I get those elements.
Time for a change.
Did I poke something with? Oh, this makes a sound when you stab it. It doesn't break, it just makes a sound. I don't know why it makes a sound, but it does.
Oh, I need more. More points.
Just jumping through straight to what you needed.
Yeah. Magic region.
There you go. Does consume max MP, but probably worth it in the end.
Okay.
Are you ready
I
to
got
go?
it. I think so. I just gotta figure out how to use that now.
I think that's your alt number.
Yeah, I think it's my tab 1.
Or yeah, tab something.
Which is good, because that means I won't accidentally do it.
Yep.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Jack.
Skip.
When did you teach
I
Sarah?
got
that-
sidetracked. I was thinking about things.
Yep.
Like, oh, I should put something else aside from Sword Fighter in there. Although Sword Fighter is kind of nice. Ah, why is it always me immediately?
Better tread careful.
Ow.
Like, that might be useful.
Getting desperate.
Whoa, nice.
We've got a hard road ahead of us.
Ow.
Snakes. Do something, Jack.
You silencing asshole.
Got all your moves?
Damn it.
Oh, am I silenced? I am.
Bam.
That's more like it. Thanks.
Now we smash its face in.
Am I
Freaking.
still silent?
I hate fighting the chimeras. They're such a pain.
I'm down.
I owe you one.
See you later. Ow. Come on. Bye. The one nice thing about jump is that it does allow me to, like, evade an attack. If I time it right. Yep. Oh, that was not correct.
I leave.
Come
I
on.
leave.
Hiya. All right, first half down. Done with phase 1. Means at least it won't be flying around all over the place.
More heads?
Okay. Do we want shell or protect here?
Shell.
Would you like some hate?
Ow. Ow.
There you go.
Thanks.
Now I gotta go poke it for a little bit. So, you know, be careful.
Yep.
Also, me, be careful. Ow.
Oh. Ooh, I kind of surprised that I staggered him out of that.
This is grim.
Hoi.
Ow, 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 ow. No.
I'll remember that.
Oh, okay. That was a freaking lot of the spells.
Some for the rest of us.
Be
Ow.
safe, guys.
Oh, nice. We got it.
Yeah.
All right. Surely this will max out my Dragoon. Sure did. Neat.
All right. Progress report.
Uh-huh.
Am I more or less better than an empty NPC? at
Well,
this point?
it's... I think you're more better than you were before. Having extra heals is certainly nice.
Yeah.
Because that's helpful. Saves me
We're
some...
improving.
Saves me some potions until you go down, and then I have to use a potion to get you back up. But, you know.
Yeah, sorry about that. I can use Phoenix Downs if you want me to.
Well, that's the other thing, is we just have 3 extra Phoenix Downs. Like, that's kind of nice as well. All right. The old jobby trees. The Dragoon is complete.
I should use more anima shards, honestly. Let's just level white mage. Like, why are
Interesting. Breaker. Cool. All right. Well, what do we want to equip? We're replacing Dragoon. Dragoon is mastered. Oh, you know what? Let's go with the Knight. The Knight that has been leveling up quite quickly, though I have not yet ever played it. Whoops. That's a lot of freaking Knight affinity, actually.
Sage might be cool. You can toggle between black and white magic.
Oh, nice.
Chosen spell.
That's pretty cool. The
This
trick
one's
is, of
similar
course,
to-
maintaining your MP.
Yeah.
Holy crap! What is giving me so much hit points? I wonder if we have more hit points because we're in multiplayer? I used to have like about 1,000 hit points, and suddenly I'm at 1,900. At least that's what I thought I had. I don't know. Maybe I hadn't been paying enough attention. Maybe I was at 1,500 to start. Who knows? All right, what do we got here? What am I... Shield thrust. Blocking with your shield, thrust with your sword to deliver a piercing attack. Oh, cool.
Okay,
Day
we got some
Flash.
new-
What does Blessed Blade do? Slash enemies while spinning, restores HP based on damage dealt. Ah, don't mind if I do. Let's put Blessed Blade there instead. Alright. Select mission. Alright, so we're at Memories of the Wind now, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what other.
What equipment
I don't know what
level? Is that accurate anymore? Surely you've got better equipment than level 8 at this point.
Let me look.
It claims you're at level 8, but that seems unlikely.
Maybe Maybe that's an average level because my club is like 17, my shield is 13. Got some like earrings are 24, but I've got some like low level.
I mean, are you prioritizing affinity or are you prioritizing stats? Because
I think I was just scrolled down and it was a problem.
honestly, what might be best is to just use the button that equips highest level and then work from there. Like, use that as a default and then see if there's anything that's like way wonky.
Let's see. I think that was G. Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Oh, there. Average equipment level 36. That's much better. You'll probably die a lot less.
Let's see. Okay, so it doesn't look like it equipped me with ridiculous things.
No, it does all right. Well, it's mostly because it can't go, like, ridiculously wrong. But maybe it equipped, like, focused on armor stuff instead of, you know, something that gives you a bit of intelligence to help your casting or whatever.
Yeah.
But those are sort of fine-tuning that can be done, but honestly, just being a level 36 gear instead of level 8 is vastly more important.
Vastly better. Okay.
All right, so now I'm actually going to be in, like, tank gear, so... Or a tank class, I guess I should say, so... Regen and stuff will go a lot further, I suspect.
Okay. All right.
We have nearly caught up.
I'm thinking of snacks now.
Skip.
I technically slept through dinner, so I haven't had dinner.
Ah.
But I did have snacks earlier when we were talking, so like I'm not dying. But
All right.
also, I like food. See,
I mean,
this
we
looks
could-
more like cubes. Oh, and then it assembles itself into the rings. Okay.
Yeah, it's rings made of cubes.
Okay.
Huh? Are those clouds? How high up are we?
Calm down.
Oh,
We're
can we?
okay.
Oh, I didn't look out the
Girls, why would
window.
that thing say
Damn.
Yo!
Wait.
Just up the
We are
stairs.
very high.
We in a space station.
I'm sorry. Are those clouds? Is the clouds what he was concerned about? Not, hey, what's the giant goofy marble? Like,
Is that a planet?
yeah, like
Probably more correct.
it's like where the hell are we?
I wonder what they said in Japanese.
I don't know if you guys know that the
Stand a chance.
planet's... Well, you probably know the planet's round, but you probably have never seen it.
Whack.
How long does that shield last? Oh, pretty long time. Come on. Come on, give me. Bop. Kind of always forget that I have to build up the MP at the beginning of the mission because I just try to go wild and it's like, oh, I can't do that anymore.
There's one.
This will be a
I
breeze.
just never have entry. Turns out there's just no entry.
Try something different.
How much damage did that do? Couldn't tell.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Come on, we can do this.
About 300. It's like a sword swing. That's pretty good.
Sword's breath.
At least we have time to take a breather.
Dragon greaves.
Neat.
Here we go.
It just sounds fancy.
think I like the sword fighter better than the knight too. Man, why do I like all the basic classes? They're so good.
I feel like they should make later classes more fun to play than.
Boy, you
early
sure would think.
classes, You would think, but
Sword fighter's interception is just so good.
Sorry, just trying to be helpful.
It's just
I don't love the fact that these guys are just resistant to slashing.
That's practically a compliment.
Not
coming from you.
ideal.
We got company.
I think I'm switched to white mage now.
Oh, you grabby asshole.
Why would you do that?
Seen something this good in a while.
Haha. I do like getting to do damage when I counter, or block, I should say.
Job level up.
Honestly, it'll probably work even better against the bosses just because I can more reliably block a lot of attacks, so I'll be reflecting more damage.
Things to
Door.
pick
Why
up.
the switch
Things
controls
to
them.
pick up. Oh, I'm so happy to be in my house.
Yeah, I can imagine
On my
so.
computer.
Oh, at the very opposite end of the spectrum, I think next couple days I'm gonna try to book the hotel for the Australia trip. That's gonna be exciting.
Ooh, that will be exciting.
Yeah. Gotta figure out what sort of place we want to be at. I found a few pretty good options though.
How much of your time are you spending at your accommodation? Weeks or?
In like 2.5. I think I'm looking at from the 18th to the 5th.
Okay.
It's like a Monday to a Friday to try to minimize the weekend expensive
cost.
times that were there.
Yeah.
It's a freaking long time.
Yeah. I've
Yokes,
never
over
stayed in a
there.
hotel that long.
I'll
Although,
check it
are you
out.
looking specifically at hotels, or are you doing like short-term rentals, or what are you looking at?
Well, so I'm primarily looking. There are a little bit of both, I think, available. But you grabby dickhead. Freaking every time I just like wander in ready to block, and then the elemental douchebag just is like, "Hey, how about I grab you?" Like, would you stop? But the main thing is that I'm
Breaking
trying to
light.
go through the like the agency that my travel credit card is through, because I can use the points are worth more money when I do that,
Okay.
so it makes it overall like cheaper. Oh, that's pretty good. But there's definitely some of both there. But it kind of depends if we end up wanting sort of like, because from what I saw, it might just be like an Australian thing or just what we happen to have. The more short-term rental style that has like, I think they call them like managed apartments over there, are more so, obviously you get like a kitchen, but it's
Yeah.
also less like luxury. It's kind of utilitarian style
Yeah. Like,
accommodations.
I'm here for work, not I'm here for an experience.
Yeah, because like here in the U.S. a lot, we've got more sort of like the timeshare style that's
Yeah.
kind of both. It's trying to be really nice to stay in, but also also give you that kitchen and everything. But over there, I don't think that that's necessarily an option. So it's like, do we want a place that's got, you know, like a spa and nice stuff like that, or do we want a kitchen? it's kind of the decision that has to be made.
Yeah. Well, and like the expenses that come with not having a kitchen, right? Like,
yeah, like eating out more, or bugging Stella and Socks to cook us food more, as the case may be.
If there's a fridge in the room, there's a lot of stuff that you can do, like cold cuts and bread.
Obviously, fridge will be an option.
And then, like, I mean, ideally, if they had also a microwave, you could do like leftovers and things.
Yeah, I presume most of them are at least fridge and microwave. Honestly, I'm probably unwilling to stay at a place that doesn't have fridge and microwave. So, like, it would definitely have fridge and microwave, but the alternative is, you know, like whole kitchen with stove and things and dishes and whatnot.
Yeah. And it will be summer, so it's not like you'll be craving hot food a ton.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Actually, that's pretty rad, because that's not only does it hit the guy that hit me, it actually hits everybody near him. Oh, come on. They're freaking perfectly timing their... This is the fight that I got so upset about before. Ow! Oh, taking heat.
I cured you.
There's also the Tonberry that has joined the fray.
All right now, Tonberry.
Oh, shoot.
Ow, 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 ow.
Time for a change.
Smack, 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 smack. Give me that MP. No, don't jump at me.
Oh, god damn it. That chef's knife is... What, help?
I'm trying. He's hitting me and knocking me out of it is the problem. Did I get you?
You did. I don't have any potions left, however.
That's okay. I'll use Phoenix down.
Yep. The speed at which he can stab with that chef's knife is really the annoying part. Because, like, as soon as it shows up indicating he's hitting, you've already been stabbed. Like...
Well, and I kept hitting, trying to get you up. Like, I came over with full health, trying to get you up, and he kept hitting me and knocking me out of the action.
It's very annoying.
Really frustrating.
I hate that room. That room just sucks.
I mean, it wasn't too bad until the Tonberry jumped in.
Yeah.
Because I kept you up for most of it, and then it was like, wonk.
You still think that?
Tonberry. Everyone else was dead, and then the Tonberry guy. Like, that's what was really obnoxious.
I feel like I might have even seen chaos here.
Good. Now you can just focus on taking him down.
Let's see, this way. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this class. I don't like its sort of defensive style as much, because it's mostly about guarding rather than like using the soul shield, and I prefer the other one.
Jed doesn't have any potions left, so
Hey, Dark. Sorry if I missed that message. I have been engrossed. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by.
Well, it ain't gonna kill itself.
I hope you are doing well. Well, sometimes. Sometimes kicking butt, sometimes getting my butt kicked. You know,
No, 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 no.
as it goes. I will certainly say that I did not expect to enjoy this game as much as I have been. It was really a surprise delight. And I think a big part of what made everybody miss it is that it came out around the same time, I think, as Elden Ring, which was, you know, oh, that was just unfortunate.
On their part.
Oh, yeah, they were doomed. Absolutely doomed. Also, it didn't help that they went, I think, Epic exclusive on PC. And, you know, as much as I would like Epic to succeed in the sense that I would like Steam to have legitimate competition so that they are not a monopoly, I don't know if going Epic exclusive is really doing anybody any favors as, like, a release strategy, because things get released on Epic and I just don't know about it. Like, I just don't. Nobody knows. It's a thing that happens, and then it's like, okay.
Spotted. Come on, follow me.
I missed.
Stay there, and we won't have to smash you.
Yeah, honestly, that's been sort of the prevailing opinion, is that, like, nobody knows this game exists, which is really a shame.
It's pretty fun.
It is. Well, and especially because I would have been really interested if I had realized that it's made by the same people who made Neo and Neo 2. Like, it's a weird Final Fantasy game, but it's exactly the same game as Neo 2, which I really liked. So I'm just excited to play, like, more Neo 2 with, you know, Final Fantasy skin on it.
Oh no. Just because I started trying to get.
And I feel like if people had been aware that there was essentially a new Neo game, you know what? You would be forgiven for thinking that. So from my understanding of this game, it's a retelling of the original Final Fantasy game. And what you are sort of referencing is something that I mentioned last time that I was playing, was like, I didn't realize that even as far back as the original Final Fantasy, how much, like, tech they had pulled into the universe. Like, all the way back at the beginning, they were already like, oh yeah, you're just in a space station with robot, you know, guards that you're fighting. And I was like, I thought the original Final Fantasy was, well, you know, a fantasy, but
Yeah.
apparently not. Like, because I mean, there's a lot of the Final Fantasy theming that's been that way, right? Final Fantasy VII's got a little bit of modern future. Final Fantasy VI has the mechs and stuff. 10 is sort of futuristic in some ways, but not nearly to the degree, I feel like. And so I didn't realize that was in it from the very beginning, and apparently it is. So yeah, like your point that it looked like Star Wars, you know, I can't blame you for that. But yeah, the graphics are good. It looks really nice.
Found a spot to rest.
I need a break.
I think it's a really good sort of
The
reimagining.
mechanics are pretty fun.
Well, yeah, like, I mean, it's because they licensed it out. So like Koei Tecmo actually, you know, Team Ninja, I guess technically, is the sub team or dev, I don't know, actually did, you know, the game making, whereas Squaresoft, I guess, just provided funding and
The IP.
yeah. But like, you know, Team Ninja actually makes a good combat system. Much better than Squaresoft's, you know, recent move and attempts in making
Screw this up and they'll be
the mainline Final Fantasy games this sort of, you know, action game. I miss the turn-based stuff.
I do too.
Like, at least with this, you know, they got people competent at making this type of game. Will you freaking get out of here? I can't believe we didn't push him off the ledge. Belligerent. Is there somebody behind me? Nope, that's me. Or not me. It's my friend. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. It's Jed. What a name. Good old Jedediah. Jedediah Smith.
I still don't like that all of us have single.
I mean, we could
Neon,
just
I
call him Jedediah.
It's not a compelling name. I don't like that at all.
But he's here for the barn racing. Churning the butter, raising the barns, Jedediah. So reliable.
That was quick.
I could do this
I
all
hate
day.
that.
No. It's Jedediah. And Neon.
I hate it.
Neon and Jedediah do not fit together in the same
No, they don't
universe. Oh, we got magic coming in.
Oh, I need to heal us.
Oh, you know, one of the reasons I think I don't like this particular class is I generally don't like sort of the introduction of too many defensive like choices, because I have to figure out if I'm supposed to be doing the soul burst or the guard or dodge at any given point in time. And I'm like, that's just too many. I like when I'm just like, okay, I always parry. But guard doesn't work as well as just a always guard, because there's some stuff that you really need to be soul shielding.
Yeah.
Boink. Got him.
I like that you just do a hip throw or
Yeah.
whatever it's called. Yeah.
Definitely like the judo hip toss. Alright, so we got a little bit of loot here.
Treasure ahead.
Thanks, Jedediah. Alright, so
Or a
now.
choking
Well,
dirks.
now we can. Alright, now I can do this.
Oh, there was loot over there. Where's that? Somewhere I forgot to pick up.
Oh,
loot from.
there's also technically. I don't care enough to jump down there and get that loot.
Ah.
We're freaking speed running here. Ain't nobody got time for that. We are just progressing through. Getting back on track.
We progressed.
I do have a very stylish coat right now, though.
Yeah, you do. You look very fancy.
That's right. I feel like I'm an admiral of some sort.
Yeah.
almost at the top.
Yeah.
I look like a
Stay
pirate.
frosty.
Yep.
That's true. Admirals and pirates can get along. I
Let's see if
just
can update some gear here really
I just
quick.
keep getting levels in a warrior. I'm not even playing warrior, and we're just getting levels. Trying to remember, what's the boss? Is this Tiamat? This might be Tiamat. Is this class really going to be that good against Tiamat? Not really.
All right.
I mean, I do have the black mage here as well. We could go with that. All right, well, we'll figure it out.
No.
See you
what?
later.
That shouldn't be a thing.
This elevator locked out the NPCs all the time. So, you know. It just
It closed so fast.
I know. I step into the
All the
elevator
other
and the
ones-
door's closed. That's it.
All
That's the way it
other ones
goes.
are like, come on, man.
Apparently a hidden cutscene load.
The other ones were plenty of time.
Oh, my giblets. Oh, that's right. I think he's weak to wind.
I'm not dead yet.
Well, no, he's resistant to that wind. Is he weak to wind, like, after he used wind, specifically? How's this work? Is that what it is? It's like a timing thing? Oh, you asshole. Well, he's resistant again.
I'm assuming Shell is good for this fight.
But yeah, that's what my suggestion would be. How about Quake? How do you feel about Quake, huh? Well, that's neutral. Oh. Man, maybe it's specifically... I mean, does Tempest use something different? Ayo. How about Blizzard? How do you feel about Blizzard? I think I already tried. I saw weak to something in there. Was it Blizzard? Okay, no, Tempest he's just weak against. I don't know what the hell kind of spell it's considered.
Maybe it's got lightning in it?
I don't know. I mean, it's green. It clearly looks like wind. It might just be specifically that it's his spell that you send back at him. Like, that's the point. Ow.
Hey, it's not a good time for you to be itching like that.
Woo.
You gotta relax. We're busy. Oh no.
How about Thunder? How do you feel about Thunder? Neutral. I mean, it is a big damage number, so I'm not going to complain too much. What about water? How do you feel about water? Normal. Whoop. Oh, I regret that.
Yeah, gotta back off when it's like that.
Every time I start casting Cure, you've already popped a potion.
You
and then I
should
won't
call
find
it if you're casting it.
Okay.
Okay.
Casting shell. Casting shell. Okay, now I gotta go poke this dude. Which does not sound super fun. Ay, I don't wanna poke that.
Oi.
I'm not-
Oh, no. Well, you've certainly outperformed Jedediah this time.
Well,
Jesus. Jed, what are you doing? Well, I guess to be fair, Jed is tanking right now. Jed's alone up front.
I'm just running around in the back. Okay, I'm gonna use this.
Oh.
Again.
Well, and I've been back here also doing the whole black mage business, so I guess for the sake of old Jedediah, I ought to roll up front as a knight for a bit. Take the heat off. Skip.
Looks like it.
We skip.
Skip. Waiting for a
Continue
response.
to
Skip. There we go.
I had to skip like 3 times. That was unnecessary skipping.
Game, you good? Okay.
Now
Oh!
Wouldn't want this fight to end too quickly.
Me neither.
Oh, I should have been
Casting
freaking
here.
smacking him around as a knight the whole damn time. Because apparently he's weak to... Oh no, maybe he's just has a moment of weakness after certain spell casts.
Can't you move?
Ow.
That magic region. That sweet MP region. I'll get you some cure.
Whoops. I didn't actually mean to heal myself there. I just rolled my finger over the button instead of...
I have died immediately. I'll just
Oh.
revive myself. It's fine.
Okay.
More heads? Oh, I'm sick
You
of this
regenerating asshole.
My MP. I'm gonna have to go poke this guy. I hate that for me.
Oh, my bones.
Okay, I have no MP. You're gonna
That's
have
fine.
to deal with it. Ow, ow. Run away.
Try them.
Damn it. Oh! I've been staggered. Yeah, I think it's more so that
Ow.
the heads are weak when it's down casting spells. Like right now, I can freaking smack the shit out of him. Also be nearly killed. I don't suppose you have a cure coming.
I can get one, but you're gonna have to dodge. Here it goes.
Thank you.
That was all my MP again. You know.
Damn you and your regeneration.
Ouch, 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 ouch. I don't have MP. You might want to heal yourself.
Yep.
The last of them.
Let's take it slow.
Woo. No, I can't. Oh, that was close. Nope.
Ow. Ow, 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 ow. No, I was
You're-
healing.
You're gonna have to
I got
freaking
it.
get. Yeah.
I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it.
Oh shoot.
Ooh, that was close.
No, I can't. Oh.
I got you.
Okay. I can get a cure if you can live that long. Here
Please
it
do.
goes.
Thank you.
How do I get Jed?
Damn you and your regeneration, this bastard.
Right, we got Jed.
I don't know if there's actually like a guaranteed way to interrupt that. He just freaking does it all the damn time. Ow. Woo.
I don't have MP, just as a heads up. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow.
Freaking living on the line over here.
Okay, stary. Okay, I'm using my last Phoenix down.
There's the freaking regeneration again. I just,
Cast
I
and cure.
don't think I have enough damage in this class.
My MP.
Ugh. Ow, my health.
Ouch.
Woo!
This MP, like, this is brutal. This is brutal.
Oh, I'm so freaking low, man.
Hang on, I'm trying. Okay, okay, don't die, don't die. Oh, that's called dying. And I can't get myself back up.
Oh, flattened.
Gosh dang it.
All right, I don't know if the knight is the right choice here.
That was hard. I had enough, I just got enough MP to cast Cure to keep you up, and then I got flattened.
Well, yeah.
Trying to get out of there to be safe to cast.
All right, so let's see here.
That was brutal.
Problem is I just don't have the damage to like burst down after it gets
Look
to
at
the phase
Jet
where
with
it
all
just
his
starts.
MP.
I know.
Think you're doing? You even need all that for?
Let's see here. Okay, what do we got? We got ground pound, we got moon slash. I think I just need to bring a big ass axe, pretty much. Oh, you're not ready.
Unlocking some sword fighter stuff to maybe make my life easier.
All right.
I just need more DPS. Once that second phase hits, we gotta burn him down.
Got loops here.
Bye.
Bye. See you there.
Got you there. Oh, I don't actually know what my ability is. Oh, right, I heal myself.
That's great.
It's not particularly fast, but it's
Better
some.
than nothing. Oh my god, I already have MP issues. I miss my MP.
Come on, we can do this.
No, Jed, I'm not Daijobu. He's like, Mina, Daijobu. I'm like, no. Mina is not Daijobu. Alright, I'm firing off a cure.
Ow!
Glad I fired off a cure, but my MP is very not glad about it. Ow, just in time to take
Get
a
wrapped.
nail to the face.
Oh, that's so much damage. Ah, my bones, though. Send help.
Come on. There we go.
Oh. I'm gonna
Oh,
heal.
Hang on, if I can get loose, I can get us some heals. Here it comes.
There we go.
There we go.
Good timing.
Thank you.
Now we're into phase 2.
I have no MP as we start phase 2.
No, we'll drain some of them
Get
from...
some max MP, that would be great.
Yeah, we should drain some from what I
that's
just did.
nice. That's real good.
Ow! Oh, I can't block that.
Excuse me, I'm leaving. I would like to leave. I'm frozen. I would like to leave.
Ow. Oh, shoot. Get savaged, bro. Oh, my giblets.
Okay, bring back the magic region. I forgot that was an option.
Shoot.
Alright, I'm gonna fire cure. Here it comes. There it goes. to my magic. Ah! I didn't like that.
I'm sorry I dodged that into your face.
I didn't have fun. That was terrible. Oops, I don't want to be in.
Oh, yeah.
Let me poke you. Ow. Ow.
Oh.
I don't
No,
have
hit
to.
him.
You might want to heal yourself.
Damn it. I was so trying to interrupt that regen. Shoot.
Nope, I don't want to be here for that.
Oh! Shoot, shoot.
Almost out of potions.
Oh, nope, we gotta go. Time to go. We run away.
Got him.
Whoa, that was so much faster than last time.
Yeah, the knight doesn't have very much damage. You know what does? A
No.
big axe. Because the thing about Tiamat there is that it leaves a lot of openings that are like long enough to charge a whole attack.
Oh, it
So if
just
you
kicked me into solo play for story stuff.
Ah,
I'll skip.
honestly, that's kind of fine. We've gone for like 3 hours and 20 minutes. Do you want to... We could call it for the day. You were talking about getting
Sure.
food and stuff.
I can eat. Yeah.
We are very nearly caught up now.
All right. So then we have to answer the question, the verdict at the end of the
Well,
of the fight.
it's still hard to
Did
say.
I end up better than an NPC or not?
I would say so, largely because you can reliably heal in things. Well, in that last fight, clearly Jed got his ass beat, and you were doing okay. So that's a pretty big confirmation
mostly by
there.
just running away. So I don't
Well,
know how
yeah, but
helpful I
hey, if you
was,
can
but
reliably be out of the line of
out
fire,
of
that's
the line of fire.
that's what you want.
So you restored the earth crystal first, right?
Yes, that
Okay,
is
I'm
what
gonna
I
do the
chose to
same,
do.
just in case it matters.
That's a good point. I don't know if it will or not, but
I want to make sure it saves. I think I had to get through that before.
yeah,
My
on
inventory is full.
the screen you'll have the opportunity to. Yeah, you still haven't done anything with the
No.
dismantler. But yeah, I assume. Will you be good to come back on Wednesday and we'll continue?
Yeah, as long as
Yeah.
work hasn't kicked my ass this week, which it,
Yeah,
it
uh-huh.
may, but we'll see. I can be
Game,
persuaded.
you're so bad at quitting the game.
Where do I go to
Freaking close, man.
set up
It's
the
not so hard.
dismantler
Close.
stuff?
It's under like system settings. It is in a weird
That
place.
is weird. That is weird. But you are probably auto dismantle settings. What?
Yeah, I don't know why it's there. It is though. All right. Well, while you screw around with that, I'm just gonna do the old outro. But anyway,
Okay.
thanks for coming, everybody. We'll be back on Wednesday to continue. I guess sort of sorry for the repeat, although for anybody that didn't see any of the game previously, welcome to the speed run of the main missions, like we just did today. But yeah, by Wednesday we'll be back on to the new stuff after one mission and then new stuff. But yeah, thanks for coming. Hope everybody has a good rest of the weekend, and hopefully next week's not too much of a bother. But thanks for coming. I'll see you next time.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for playing. Bye.
Bye.
Initiating goodnight sequence. Dispersing appropriate dosage of compound 347. Initiating phase 1 of memory calibration. This won't hurt a bit. Just close your eyes.